Everybody's tough until the dog comes around.
Oh, here we go.
Man, fuck League of Legends.
What the hell, Vince? Read the goddamn script.
Monday Night Raw is the worst show I've ever seen.
What do, YouTube? This your boy DieakasPrime.
Oh, hell.
The real X-Dog.
The concept.
The real X-Dog this time.
Yep.
Okay. And we would like to welcome you to Real Wrestling episode 83. We just had SummerSlam weekend. Let's start with TakeOver and let's get some scores.
My score is modified from after the event. My takeover score, I think, is 9.
This would be the lowest score I ever gave a takeover.
Wow.
8.5.
That's my score too. And it's also the lowest one I gave.
Let me see here. MSM, Maple Syrup Mafia, gang shit. DieakasPrime, we would like to give TakeOver Toronto a 9.2.
Can somebody research this, see where I actually rated? Is this the only takeover ever rated higher than Gohan?
Yeah, this is the only one you rate
Yeah.
higher than me. You ain't gotta research this.
Yeah.
I ain't never went under that 9.
I don't know, you gave that one TakeOver a 7.
I gave a
Didn't you?
takeover a 7. I think we brought this up
Yeah,
before,
you
too.
have. Yeah, we
I gave a
have.
takeover a 7.
It was pretty low.
It had to be one of the early ones.
Yeah, it was I forgot which one. Yeah, I think it was it San Antonio?
Is that possible? That's the one. Probably the second one I gave one higher than him.
So I have to change what I just said because since we brought it, that has to be a fact. So this is the second lowest score out of
There you go. There you go.
I can't believe I gave a takeover a 7. It had to be one of them early ones.
I researched this. I researched it. I just can't remember. I gotta keep better track of my notes. But whatever, right? Shit. Anything? Anybody? Shall we go through the card or what? I don't know. Drugs.
Okay.
All right. Damn, I gotta turn around. Okay. Let me see here. The first match on the card was the Street Profits versus the Undisputed Era.
Got this match wrong.
I think I got this match right.
What was the predictions?
I didn't write them down.
Shit.
I think everybody went with the Undisputed Era except for me.
Yeah, because I thought they were going to get called up.
Y'all want no spoilers? They did lose the title.
Yeah, I know.
That's all.
And you know what? I figured that once they won this match, I said they're gonna drop the belts at a takeover. At a taping, because I knew they was coming up and they were gonna drop the belt. But I guess they wanted to give them a win at a takeover since they didn't have one.
Yeah.
They just won the belts at the last takeover before this.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense what they did.
Now they're gonna get lost in the shuffle.
I just thought they would have wanted to go off the air with the Undisputed Era holding all the gold, but once they lost the match, I was like, oh shit, that means Roddy gonna lose too.
Shit.
I think those were the only 2 matches I got wrong.
I can't even remember. Did I pick the? I think I did pick the men. I think I got swayed by the fact they probably gonna get called up.
I think we all
Yeah,
did.
me.
Except for me.
And you just picked it to be different.
Yeah. Damn right. Diakas method, goddammit.
It never felt like this match. This match had another gear. They just never got into it.
Yeah, they pinned the wrong man.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even notice.
Sounds like we're gonna be
I noticed it. I was like, what? Something's
Sounds
wrong
like we're
here.
gonna have a
Some
special
people-
guest in a couple of minutes.
Some people noticed that night that they pinned the wrong man. I was like, I didn't pay attention to it.
Wait, they paying the illegal ban?
Yeah, they pinned the illegal man, which they used the storyline to get their rematch,
Yeah.
Okay.
which they ended up winning the belts.
Was it intentional or was it a botch that just turned into a story?
No, it was intentional.
Okay.
So the first 3 time?
Well, Kyle O'Reilly is.
Well, what about the other guy?
Bobby Fish got injured.
Oh, yeah.
That's why they had to switch the title to Roddy.
Is he still injured?
Yeah, they ain't Freebird now, are they?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
It's Fish and O'Reilly.
Red Dragon.
Red Dragon.
Cool. Let's go to the next match.
They just skipping too.
Those are recorded.
Those were the recorded ones.
Yeah.
If you don't want to go through those.
Well, they just aired.
Okay, we'll go through them there.
I didn't watch them, but they just aired.
We
Don't
have.
stop spoiling, putting those up there. 'Cause they keep throwing me off sometimes.
He has an end by it for. I don't know. Not a match on the card. I don't fucking know. The first match of these not match on the cards was Breezango versus the Forgotten Sons, which I forgot this was they were even a thing.
I was so disappointed because I thought they were gonna change up Breezango, but nope, they did the exact same from where they left off.
What, Vice? Breezango Vice?
Basically, they had comedy again.
Yeah, Breezango Vice.
Well, at least they haven't lost a step in the ring though.
Well, yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, we know they're gonna go. It's just they're a comedy act.
Yeah, people forget how good Fandango is because he's been a comedy act so long.
I mean, once he lost Summer Rae, it was all over. I mean, let's be real.
I think it was all over since when he came up with that stupid ass theme song. It was over for like what? It was almost the song was more over than he was. I'm just saying.
I mean, folks Fandangoing in mainstream places. Yeah, so I guess you're right.
Hey, he beat Chris Jericho at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Who?
And they had
Chris Jericho.
that long running television show that didn't have an ending because I don't know who was writing it.
It was secretly Chris Benoit. I mean, they were in Toronto. Fucking Canadians.
Ain't even Calvin.
I thought it was Winnipeg, you idiot.
Is this NXT breakout tournament full of anybody who's actually breaking out, or these people that have been established?
I think these guys are already established.
Okay.
I don't know. Because isn't Jordan Miles who I think it is?
ACH.
That's what I thought.
Oh, that's
And what was the other name? Cameron Grimes.
Yeah.
He
Was Eli Drake, wasn't he?
I think so, yeah.
What the hell why do you get Jordan Miles from fucking ACH?
Did he put on a little weight?
Who, ACH?
Yeah.
Did they government names?
Yeah.
No, they're just two names they came up with.
ACH is his initials.
No, I'm talking about Jordan Miles and Cameron Grimes. I thought that was their government name.
No, those are those NXT names.
Those are NXT name. And when he first got the NXT, he was using his real name. For some reason, they changed it.
Trademark. Not John Cena's cousin.
Well, they do have the option to change it. Or keep it. I think EC3 should have changed his name.
ACH still using a finisher that involves a double knee? Because I think that was because everybody in Ring of Honor used that.
He beat a guy with the it was like an Everest German suplex. I forgot who it was. I think that made him advance to the finals.
Because
I ain't seen none of that.
That was just
because I know all them dudes in Ring of Honor used a move that ended in a
double knee.
Yeah, to the gut or the back.
I think the guy you thinking of, he beat. What was that dude? It's something Garcia.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he beat him with a fucking Everest German suplex. It was pretty nasty.
You saying Everest or average?
Everest. It's a variation of the German suplex. It's very high angle.
Okay,
Yeah.
that was feeling like what?
Slow but impactful.
Well, wasn't
You
that
know that fourth German suplex on SmackDown? They got lift you up kind of high and then just
Drop you on your head and bridge you out.
Oh, I thought that was the second. I thought that was. They used to name the second rope German suplex the Everest suplex.
Yeah, they did.
No.
There's different variations of it. I
That's
think.
one thing about, well, at least last go on, I played, German suplex number 4.
Or you can just call it a bridging high angle suplex, German suplex, or whichever one you want to call it. You know, because Everest high.
Yeah, I know.
Call it the K2 bomb.
But they saying him up to be the next challenger for Adam Cole. Probably gonna be at a taping though. I don't see that no takeover.
Then he's going to 205 Live.
Pretty much. Let's just be real. That's where he going.
Yeah, I thought it was too big to be on 205 Live.
Maybe.
I think that guy looks like he's like at least 230.
You can borrow Murphy's scale.
Yeah, he can.
Unless he changes finisher. I don't see him get.
I laughed my ass up.
At every suplex on most of that roster.
I laughed my ass up because they asked Murphy that why it took him so long to do anything on the main roster. He said it was his choice because he wanted to bulk up. so to look realistic when he in there with the bigger guys. And I was like, that's a good reason, but you was already big.
Nigga, you already 230. Shit, I don't care what nobody says. That
Did he fight through that real weight, isn't it?
He's over 205, clearly.
Yeah, they even brought that up on commentary. It's like he gained some weight so he could fit in on the main roster.
Bullshit, that nigga already. He was saying he's the same weight. They just They just missed the damn 2 with a 0.
He just paying the commentaries off. That's what it is.
No, he paid that weight man off. They should have weigh-ins, like official weigh-ins, and like fucking before the matches, like Chris Jericho say, "I'm 225 and 1/4 pound" or some stupid ass shit like that.
Bro, he gonna be like Stein and say, "I'll still with that skill if you still with that skill."
But that was the storyline before what? It was the first Saudi show. It was supposed to be Cedric versus Murphy, but Murphy didn't make weight, so they replaced him with Kalisto. I was like, okay, so they actually sticking to that, or this just was a reason for him not to go to Saudi?
Both.
He probably went because he had that. Wait, nah, they didn't do double do that night. I was about to say they had that 50-man battle Royal Rumble, but with a bunch of no names except Daniel Bryan and Braun Strowman.
Never heard of him. And a couple people from Evolve.
Yeah, it was a bunch of no names in there.
Yeah.
You talking the Royal Rumble or that Battle
The
Royal?
Royal Rumble.
Oh.
The greatest Royal Rumble. And Braun Strowman won. That we only saw that belt one time, and that's it.
I still don't understand what they're doing with that.
I don't know. It's just like it's the belt is like championship belt is like the new trophy, so to speak.
They gave him 2 trophies.
Wasn't that belt green?
Yeah, it was green.
Oh well, shoot, our truth wanted. Elias got it now though. But
I hate you so much.
I keep forgetting to give out no belts like candy now.
Hell yeah.
and the next match was that women's match between Io Shirai and Candice LeRae.
That is correct.
My favorite match
By technical
of the
submission?
whole weekend.
Yeah,
She passed out.
Yeah, she passed out. Yeah.
That's a technical submission.
And
She
they,
passed out.
What was it?
Koji clutch.
Yeah, Koji clutch.
Yeah.
A modified one.
Yeah.
She had she prevented her from tapping out. She had grabbed her arm. And that's
It was just that was a great submission.
yeah, that was a great match.
Mm-hmm.
When they get you DQ'd in UFC?
I don't know UFC rules. I know elbows to the top of the head are illegal.
Yeah, you can't do that, and you can't kick people in the balls, of course.
But
You can't elbow spray in the head. You can't elbow spray in the head, but you give them the ground. You can just pound them in the head till the ref stops you.
yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Who the hell makes up these rules?
I don't know. I guess because the elbow is a point,
Mm.
your fist is blunt.
But you can heel kick somebody straight in the head, though.
Well, they probably deserved it if that happens.
Yo,
I mean, you can hit somebody with a black mask as many times as you want, and they'll probably die. Wouldn't that be great?
somebody basically did get hit by a black man.
Well, see, they probably deserved it.
Now the beginning of this match was so cute. Candice LeRae tried to do a double leg takedown. It was so cute because he's so small. Oh, Candice, how cute! But then it stopped being cute right after that because Io started kicking her ass.
I don't know the camera angle.
No, it wasn't no camera angle.
Oh, that was a good camera angle.
Oh.
They caught all Io's backside.
But
Yeah.
I just know it looks so cute. See, because Io is a little bit bigger than Candice LeRae, so it was so cute trying to see her do a double leg takedown. I don't know if y'all thought it was cute. It was cute to me because she's so little.
I don't know. I thought this match was excellent. This match was really there's things that were done in this match that nobody should have kicked out of.
Mm-hmm.
Like that Spanish fly. That's something that should finish matches.
Yeah, but that's one of it's a setup move now. The Indies ruined a lot of moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure did.
Super kid.
Thanks, Young Bucks, or not Young Buck, not the rapper.
Hey, I forgot.
Star.
I wish you come on that one.
This why I like Takeover, because I straight up forgot how good Candice LeRae was. Because going into the match, you just wanted to see what Io was gonna do, basically, the new gimmick and everything. And Candice was just the person to take the L.
Yep.
But she held her own.
Yeah, she did.
I'll give her that.
I swear NXT becoming the pipeline. Again, I swear NXT becoming the pipeline from Stardom. Like, okay, dog, I'm tired of doing all these damn strong style matches. Let me come to WWE, cash out.
Pretty much.
Okay, ain't somebody else from Stardom is rumored to come to WWE? Triple H trying to sign.
Probably the third one of that Black Lotus tribe.
Oh God.
I keep forgetting her name though. I knew Kyrie saying that Io, but I straight up forgot the third one.
They ain't the one who keeps on learning random vulgar English words. Are you? Who you talking about? If you even know who I'm talking about, I can't remember her name. I think it starts with an I.
I looked it up not too long ago too.
I think her last name started with an M.
Because, like you, I heard about somebody who was supposed to be coming in. I was trying to see was it her.
I think her name Muto or something. Her last name Muto. Damn it, I can't remember off the top of my head about it. Cause I kept seeing a couple of names from Stardom pop up, and I'm like, this seems like to be the pipeline. Like, once we've been there long enough, like, hey, let me cash in at WWE for the rest of my career or something like that.
That's another thing. That's another thing I love about NXT and hate at the same time. Cause I know I'm not gonna see this on the main roster. So like this shit got a shelf life.
I hate it for the main roster because basically they pretty much just there for enhancement talent at that point. Cause most of them can't do English that well, so they're really either ain't gonna be getting pushed.
See, I'm not even talking about Japanese wrestlers. I'm talking about everybody. Like once they get to the main roster, you don't get to see the stuff they were good at. It's like I'll be watching a match on the main roster, then every now and then they'll break out a good one. You'd be like, damn, I forgot they could do that shit. Because you ain't seen them so long on NXT. Bobby Roode is wasted.
Hold on, Bobby Roode been wrestling. Bobby Roode never did nothing flashy. I don't know.
But Bobby Roode was really good in NXT. That's my point.
Yeah,
on the main roster, he's wasted.
Well, yeah, because you gotta do 13 headlocks a match. That's a requirement, or at least the 2 you do, you have to hold them for about 5 minutes apiece. That's what ruined Robert Roode. He took the Triple H pace. They gave it to him and slowed it down just a little more. That's what happened to Robert Roode, and that's what happened to Samoa Joe. You can't be doing headlocks, damn it.
Well,
I think Joe's issue is he's well past his prime. He's just enhancement now.
Yeah, Joe's good for what he's doing. Joe don't need to do all that flashy stuff though. He just got to be intimidating.
Because Drew McIntyre's been inundated too with with rest hold mania. He didn't do it against Cedric Monday. And what do you know? The crowd cheered because they had a good match. Holy crap. No rest holds led to a good match. Who'd have thought? Even though they only went 9 minutes, but still, they both got a standing ovation at the end of it, even though the heel won. But I'll get off that rant right now. We're talking about NXT.
Yeah, they do need to cut out some of the rest holds.
But, like, it is what it is with the main roster. I know what to expect. Everybody's watered down on the main roster.
Some I understand. The other ones I'm like, the other ones I don't. I'm like, for guys who can actually go hardcore in the ring, but they have shit for personality or promos, they need to let them actually do more wrestling.
Oh, you mean Mayu Iwatani? Is that her name? The third one, there's Io Shirai.
Like I said, I don't know.
Kairi Hojo and Mayu Iwatani.
It could be her.
Yeah, it is her.
Cause I know it's something start with an M.
Yep, that's her.
But yeah, she was the one that was rumored to come in the NXT too.
Oh Lord, she gonna break her nigga's arm.
I would just love some people to go to AEW. Let's balance this shit out.
Only claims you only reveal 40% of the roster. Do I believe that? Maybe.
No, I don't believe that shit at all.
I believe they've revealed 100% of their roster.
Here's what I say. Part why I believe it, like, there's probably gonna be a bunch of just random enhancement and jobbers. Probably a couple more headliners.
And then they're gonna find Crispin Wall's long lost son and employ him.
But all the people they gonna focus on, we done seen.
What?
And then he talking about, focus on sports side. Orange Cassidy. The coach said it's still a sports thing, but it's just presentation. I'm like, so just like WWE Cody.
Everybody was confused with, like, we had just talked about that. Then they signed Orange Cassidy. And I was like, everybody was confused with that shit. Like,
who the fuck is that?
Big Cat.
The guy who do a bunch of, no, not Big Cat.
That's not him?
No, Orange Cassidy, the guy who do all that comedic stuff when he wrestling.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Oh!
And Cody, like, still sports focused, but everybody has their own different, I'm like, so, like WWE Cody. I'm like, that's basically what you're saying.
Well, not like WWE, because basically what he's saying is, they're still going to focus on the sports side, but Orange Cassidy's just going to be... he's not going to be like everyone else. He's going to have matches. He's probably going to lose them all.
But that's like WWE. He's white R-Truth.
Wow.
He's just funnier in the ring. R-Truth just funny all around. I'm like, Like I said, as long as they keep wherever the guy is and his dome go away for AEW.
All I said, I was waiting for it to show because they keep saying it's gonna be this and
Penis
it's gonna be
drugs.
that. Nobody knows how this shit gonna be. They don't even know.
That's why I hate about the hype right there. Like y'all don't build up so much hype and then Eddie said you gotta keep going but I'm like,
I'm glad you're around that side of AEW.
mm-hmm.
But before we go
You
back to
supposed to-
NXT,
you
the
supposed to-
hype is that they're on TNT. That's it.
But you supposed to exceed your expectations, not set them so high and then when it happens, you gotta dial it back. You should have said a whole lot less about what's going on, and that way, whatever happens will be better than what they promised.
Drugs.
Yeah, it's just hyped up because they're on TNT. They're on a major station.
Can't wait to see Charles Barkley and unplug that shit.
Yeah, because they're going to do it. They already getting plugged for AMC Theater.
Cool.
So, it's a big deal.
Yeah,
They just got to deliver.
Can't wait.
That's it.
I
Like,
can't
I'm
wait.
just waiting now. It's like,
Ooh, boy, that first
anything else ain't even worth talking about until after all that.
first segment Ernie and them do on
Well,
when they have to talk about that.
Shaq
Man,
choked
They're going to
slam.
bring somebody on the show.
that shit gonna
Shaq
be
is
so
gonna choke
fun.
slam.
Someone's gonna get a chair shot to the head.
Shaq is gonna show up on one of these shows.
That's-
Watch.
that's-
It's gonna be Jericho. That's the first person that's gonna be a guest on Inside the NBA.
And someone's gonna say
Guaranteed.
fuckface.
He's the only name.
Omega.
I mean, Omega's a name to hardcore wrestling fans. That's it. The casual people don't know who Kenny Omega is.
That's why he's gonna be best to go on TNT so folks would know.
Exactly. But that's why I said Jericho's gonna be the one on all these stations because Jericho's the name.
I agree.
Which is why I think he's gonna win the championship because he's the name.
Also, Kenny Omega did show up at that Smash Bros tournament that happened down there in Florida. Not Evo, no, yeah, CEO. He
See,
showed
look.
up,
Well, go ahead.
yeah, Kenny Omega showed up as CEO.
Look at that. He's bridging fucking gaming communities and wrestling communities.
Well, he's definitely already big in the gaming community.
Good PR. Unlike WWE.
Jericho, not
Well,
so
you have
much.
up, down, but other than that, you ain't got shit.
Jericho
Some
not so
shitty
much
wrestling
in the
game.
gaming community, but Omega definitely is. So, and two of the most major gaming tournaments is in Florida, but
Didn't
So
one of
is
them
it-
get shot up? Wait, that's another one.
yeah, that was a mad one.
That's
Definitely.
pretty sad. Anyway, let's go. We went way off topic.
My ass beat that man to go get the strap. What the hell is that?
Yeah. Hold me down. Hold me now. I'm 6 points away from the end, and I'm feeling maybe 6 shots is over now.
I think
Anyway,
Maybe the mindset some of these niggas go ham beat in 2K.
we are guess EF.
Yeah,
I think.
I think.
I said I'd go with EO as long as she break her arm. She got choked out, so close enough. Anyway, next match is Velveteen. God damn it. Velveteen Dream versus Pete Dunne versus Roderick Strong for the NXT North American Championship.
Didn't I pick Dream?
Yes,
I did too.
The match was just okay. Man. I picked Roderick Strong.
I pick Dunne.
I like.
I remember this. I remember my pick. Yes. Am I proud of it?
But
Yes.
yeah, once the Street Profit won, I knew I was gonna be wrong in this one. It was just whether gonna put the title on Dunn or have Velveteen retain.
I don't know.
Velveteen's gonna retain.
This match is like okay.
I liked it.
I mean, I liked the match. It was just
Yeah,
okay.
it wasn't worth talking about.
I'm gonna do my score
That's
highs
the
and
thing.
Wilk. I'm gonna do the score highs and Wilk my favorites one, except for one.
His intro was done by the Toronto dance team.
Oh, his intro was like the best part of his match. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It was the best part of his match. Other than that, the match is okay. I mean, it's better than anything you probably see on the main roster.
I do like that when they do a triple threat match that all 3 people was in the ring majority of it. WWE have a formula. One person got to get knocked out and let the other 2 wrestle.
Ooh, we're gonna have a one-on-one match in
And-
triple threat. Ooh,
And
look
it's
at this.
always early as hell too. That what you always piss me off about it.
I thought it was a good. It's not a match of the year
Roman
contender,
sleeping.
but if I had to give it a star rating, 4 out of 5. That was my.
Yeah, take that, Meltzer. You fucking half-wit.
Oh.
All I know is Pete Dunne and them damn
Oh,
things.
here we go.
Meltzer and Alvarez, I don't listen to them 2 at all anymore. You can't. What's the name? Alvarez. You can't make him happy at all.
I was in Tokyo.
Fucking Meltzer.
Did you hear what he
Oh,
said
go
about
ahead.
the G1?
Oh,
He
no.
said Brock Lesnar swinging around Seth Rollins was better than anything that happened at the G1. You just can't make the.
How am I supposed to pay for that podcast?
They should all get refunds.
Just can't make that man happy. I've been stopped listening to him.
No.
Fucking
He shits on everything.
Meltzer sort of pissed me off when he said about the. I'll get to that when we get to the goddamn match. Because I'm going to go off on his bitch ass.
Damn, Pete
And
Dunne
then
those.
he rated it high.
Pete Dunne those fucking
After that shit.
finger submissions, dog. Shit.
It just
God,
makes my.
me,
I just feel the arthritis building over my hands every time he does that shit. Like, ah! My hand.
That jump be looking like, nah, bro, you gotta stop doing that shit.
And what finisher? Who got hit with a finisher that Dream stole the pin from? I can't remember.
Roddy. Pete
Yeah.
Dunne hit the bitter end on Roddy.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a funny name for a finisher. Bitter.
It's the bitter end.
And then he hit the damn elbow drop at the top, broke up the pin. He stole the pin. That was funny. That was good shit.
Hey, wasn't that Churchill line? You talking about he'll never surrender, wasn't that?
Yeah,
Like,
that was Churchill, I believe. Yeah.
Well, it was a bitter end, all right. A bitter end for Pete Dunne because he got his pin stole.
Oh well,
Oh.
it's a triple threat.
Yeah.
That we supposed to save up 2 specials so that way that won't happen to you.
God damn it. Okay. Next match we'll go with Shayna Baszler versus Mia Yim for the NXT Women's
Ooh,
Championship.
this match is boring.
Oh boy, was this match just I like how it started. I like Mia Yim on game plan, but this is why sometimes I don't agree with heel versus heel. But Mia Yim's not a heel,
And
but she acted like a heel the entire match until Shayna started beating her ass.
Well, because that she had to do because Shayna's full of shit. I mean, and then it's amazing to hear Nigel McGuinness talk about heel tactics. He ought to be ashamed. Ought to be ashamed.
This match was bad. The match was bad. Everybody said Mia Yim versus Shayna Baszler just don't make no sense.
Well, I don't know if it was bad. It was boring.
bad.
You know what I mean?
in
It
this
was
case.
bad. It was just boring. Like,
Yeah, this match dragged to me
How long did he give him?
14 minutes.
Shayna took all the air out of the building during this match. It was just, ugh.
This is why I said, well, it's been time to call her up. If y'all want to play MMA, I mean, Ronda's.
I don't see. The thing is, I don't see who's gonna beat her. I really don't.
And somebody brought this up. I forgot where I heard it from, but it was like Shayna Baszler's problem as champion. She didn't have no strong feud like every other women's champion in NXT.
Yeah, 'cause by the time she got there, the roster basically got depleted.
She had Kairi Sane, but that wasn't that special.
And Kyrie just ain't gonna be able to help. And neither one of them was gonna help build a feud up to that level like Sasha
Yeah.
and all them.
You ain't gonna never get no Sasha Bailey again. But even Sasha Becky was good, and Sasha Charlotte, Bailey Charlotte. It was a whole bunch of good ones between those 4 women there. And Asuka Ember Moon was good.
And I mean, also was good just because I said she was just legendary as Connor, so that helped carry her character. Plus, with her being undefeated, Shayna just doesn't have that.
Yeah.
Asuka just had Asuka coming in undefeated. Then all hype for her being Connor. I'm like, Shayna just doesn't have that. And I knew Kyrie was everybody just because everybody keep hyping up her elbow drop. But beyond that, I almost like for some of the hardcore fans, like, is Kyrie really over that much with y'all, or y'all just love that elbow drop she does? Because
I don't know. Kyrie, to me, I don't know. I like what she does in the ring.
yeah,
You know, it's not just about the elbow drop. The elbow drop is like fucking icing on the goddamn cake. But you know, she has a pretty good tool set, if I'm gonna say so myself.
she's pretty good in the ring. But you know, if you mentioned Kyrie saying when the first day somebody mentioned her elbow drop, and I'm like,
I mentioned she's a fucking pirate. And she got hand and foot and mouth disease.
But they feud her with Shayna where she can't do hardly any of her offense because of Shayna's style.
well,
They did that classic underdog babyface storyline that they always do. Instead of letting Kyrie go out there and do shit.
Jeez, I wonder where they're rehashing that now. Oh yeah, the fucking main roster.
Now, outside of the, heel tactics, there wasn't really much from Mia Yim. There wasn't really much to go because, like I said, Shayna is pretty boring. I mean, I like a good technical match, but I don't know. It's something about the way she wrestles. It just don't bring. I don't know. It's just not the kind of technical match I want to see. I want to see some mat wrestling. There wasn't that. in this one.
I think I said this way back with Shane when folks still kind of behind Shane. I said this from the very beginning about Shane, like she's just boring to me. And it took this long for it really affect NXT's women division.
See, that's my thing. Shayna's not boring to me. Her opponents are like, I don't see any of them beating her.
Exactly. She can't build a really good feud.
Exactly. Going into the matches, you can't beat Shayna anyway. So
send Asuka back down, goddamn.
So you can't get into the feud.
I say send Asuka back down to NXT, have her beat her for the title. There, I win.
But Asuka's even more dominant and undefeated. But
Asuka versus Shayna would work.
That would be great.
Because Asuka's a much better character. She's not boring.
No, you listen what I'm saying.
No,
Asuka would be a better opponent for Shayna than everybody else.
Yeah, Asuka has the whole mystique about her, but everybody else doesn't.
That's my point.
Yeah, but also at the same time, Asuka herself isn't boring, so I'll be automatically interested.
Oh.
It's just like the Kyrie thing. That's pretty much been Shayna's best feud so far. Going into the match, you're like, Kyrie thing can't beat no Shayna. And then when she did beat her, like, this don't even make sense.
That was to me, that was the only way she was gonna beat her. Like the fucking cheap roll up like that, a cheap pin like that. That's the only way she was gonna beat her. Other than that, that bitch was gonna tap out. So, and then you had her. And the one thing I hate about her feud was her fucking cronies. You know she's a capable wrestler enough as it is, but the cronies, that can't even wrestle worth shit.
Mm-hmm.
That sort of weakened the feud. That weakened her feud as well. But Mia Yim, see, she isolated that shit, but she still couldn't get the win.
See, that's another factor too. Those two women being with Shayna Baszler makes no sense. I know they're all friends, but they don't have to help her win matches.
And they suck.
Because one feud that I just thought about that I kind of like was Bianca Belair and Shayna.
That was a good one.
Because, first of all, they didn't interact there. It's just that nobody could beat Bianca Belair either. So, when you had these two go at it, I was like, okay. And then when you see Bianca Belair have the visual pin over Shayna, and then had these two cronies ruin the match, I was like, it's not giving Shayna no heel heat. It just fucks up everything.
Yeah.
And then she beat Bianca. I was like, okay, so now you can't go back to Bianca. We done seen it.
We've seen it pretty much everything. There's nobody left, really.
They need to call her up because she's like, it's like what the real X-Dog say about Brock Lesnar. It's almost the same thing. Because nobody could really beat Brock. He was too strong. So, even though they done kind of made Seth Rollins super strong for some reason, we get that later. But
it's rock, paper, scissors.
Twitter. It's Twitter.
I mean, he's the King Slayer, so
King Slayer, Beast Slayer. What's he gonna slay her next? Slayer?
whatever, like
The Slayer. Final tour.
they need to find somebody to beat Shayna. Because they gotta get the belt off of her.
Is there any?
But who?
That's why I said they gotta find
Hold on,
someone.
has she faced Candice LeRae yet?
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah.
It wasn't even close.
I don't even see nobody on the rise. Mia Yim was the kind of the person on the rise, but they threw out there too quick because they needed an opponent.
Yeah, and she killed her cronies.
Well, bring up old girl from Japan.
Yeah,
I think that's a little too soon.
yeah.
What about Zia Lee or whatever that?
She's a jobber right now.
Oh.
She's in jobber territory. Xena Lee, whatever the hell her name is. She's a jobber right now. She's still trying to develop a character.
I still honestly think they're gonna build Bianca Belair to beat her because they still kept her looking strong. They took out the title picture and took out all feuds, but she still go out there and just dominates people every week.
Yeah, like that person you just mentioned, the X-Dog. She destroyed her. I mean, it wasn't even close.
Well, they can bring Charlotte back down to NXT
Maybe
for one match.
Oh my god.
because NXT might be going. Well, ain't no might now. It's definitely going to FS1.
Oh boy. I need some drugs.
That shit hurt my soul when I heard it. Not only is it going to
Hurt me
FS1,
so.
they're gonna make it 2 hours.
Food and liquor.
So that might still work.
Funny, I called that.
And the talks of Vince might have. Well,
I'm pretty sure Meltzer saying that just for the clicks.
everybody, like, it ain't
Fuck
just Meltzer. Everybody's been saying that. They were like, they don't see how they could go to FS1 and Vince not be involved.
Why would he necessarily even need to be involved?
Is that was the main roster?
Well, because the whole purpose is to compete against AEW. They're gonna put them on the same night at the same time.
Yeah, but based on how what NXT is made, I mean, I highly doubt Vince will change much of anything until like 205 Live.
They're already making it live. That's the first change they're doing to it. It's gonna be live every week.
That's not a big problem.
I don't know that.
I don't like
It is still developmental.
exactly. NXT been running so smoothly because like if they just have a very bad match, they can edit that shit or do it over.
That's the thing that's wrong with fans, though. They don't realize NXT's developmental. That's a part of the problem.
They see a bunch of indie darlings like, oh, let me go flock
Like,
over here.
It's developmental, man.
But since it's funny, I'll just put 205 Live in the spot instead of NXT.
I still don't understand.
Yeah, I put 205 Live. Actually, I chose both of them back to back. Actually,
Or that.
I mean, other than Bianca Belair, there's really nobody for Shayna.
Yeah.
Well,
What time for Shayna to do? What time for Shayna to do?
They suck.
Yeah,
They are horrible.
Well, it's time for Shayna to do Oscar then. Retire the title, move up to the main roster, lose to Charlotte.
Yeah, 'cause that's gonna happen. Everybody in that women's division in NXT is gonna lose to Charlotte if they're built up.
God damn.
Or she go to Raw, Becky's gonna take her arm off.
Let's just be real. Who hasn't Charlotte beaten? Look, nobody can even think about it.
Marriage.
Kyrie Sane.
That's trying to fuck her.
He ain't fought yet.
no, they ain't fought yet, and that ain't gonna ever happen as long as
I think she might have pinned Ram while
Well,
she
it's
were
gonna
together.
as long as they're in a tag team match.
Well, Charlotte
No.
beat
Tag
Ronda.
team.
It's gonna happen.
She did beat her. She did beat Ronda with a kendo stick.
She was supposed to beat. She was supposed to
Beat the
her
brakes
last
off.
week. Becky just happened to get hot. That's a shame. Ronda Rousey was brought in to do two things: build up the women's division and lose to Charlotte. But Becky got hot, so decided you'll lose to Becky.
She only did one of those things.
And Charlotte still got shoehorned in the match.
Well, if you look at it,
Cause she,
technically,
I hope she married Andrade so she'll lose the last name Flair.
technically Becky got inserted in the match, but
Well, technically Becky threw Charlotte out the match, but Charlotte just walked back in the building.
like, bitch, you don't know who I am. My last name is Flair.
Ran de la Tempos. No total temples. Whatever she said.
But what's next?
Burger King taco.
The main event.
Yeah, three stages of the hell match. That's what I'm calling it.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 falls match, whatever.
Burger King tacos. No, wait. We talking. This ain't Randall Russ, but Burger King tacos. What the hell is that?
Not worth mentioning. That shit is.
Bruh.
My cousin said they gave him one night with like a Whopper meat, just cut it half and put it
Yeah,
up.
that's what I saw.
I laughed my ass off.
That's what I saw the other day.
I like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Wait, what?
It's Whopper meat. Just
They cut it in half and put it in there.
Well, it's supposed to be diced up and put it there, but they just took one and cut it half and threw it that bitch.
They ain't put no seasoning on her or nothing?
No, it's a Whopper in taco form.
That's
That's all it is.
they put some. I think they put some seasoning. It don't just don't. Probably put some damn McCormick's in there up here for taco
McCormick.
seasoning.
That's
But
a
I read a review on that. They said it, the shell was not crunchy. It was all soggy.
Right.
I said that's why I call it the New York Knicks of taco.
You should have did Dane Cook's review. That when he took that thing out the package, I was like, this thing looks nasty.
Oh, I gotta go watch it now.
I mean,
I must watch it now.
the only thing Burger King just did right recently is the Impossible Burger.
I heard the pulled pork sandwich was okay.
Wow, shut up.
Well,
He said it was okay. He gave it a 4 out of 5. But
The last time I seen somebody do pulled pork, it was the first time he cussed on his channel and he threw food away.
yeah, he actually played that clip.
Yeah.
He actually played the clip of that clip of the video like, pulled pork! It's a possum meat!
I got that thing so that was the nastiest pulled pork I ever
he said possum meat! You think that pulled pork? What the fuck is this? BK, what the fuck is this? Like, damn.
That stuff tastes like that shredded meat stuff they did at school with barbecue sauce on. That thing was nasty.
You mean a jalopy Joe?
Yeah, it sounded like that was pork, but that thing was just bad.
It wasn't pulled pork, it was straight up pork.
Oh yeah, it was a fake meat ribs they used to give in school, but it tastes like that but chopped up.
Hey, this should be a new segment for Real Wrestling. It's like a reverse sponsor. Where we just shit on the product.
I'm plugging the Impossible Burger. Go ahead and go to Burger King and get that thing. I almost can guarantee you would not tell that's not beef that is not beef on that burger.
I will tell you this though. I forgot. Anyway.
That's how boring that Shayna match was. All right, talk about Burger King's horrible tip on taco.
Jesus.
They just trying to take out everything now.
Yeah. Burger King taco. That's funnier than the Knicks almost.
Taco.
Nah. That's worse than the Braves bullpen right now.
Whoever, I don't know who in that company approved that.
Was their last name Flair?
I don't know.
No,
Or
they,
McMahon?
they were like Taco
This
Bell.
team pulled that one out.
They were like Taco Bell's coming up. We need an idea.
A burger. I'm like, even McDonald's know better than to go there. Like,
The dollar was looking at this shit like, all right, they done lost their mind, man.
Yeah, you motherfucking crazy.
You motherfuckers want to do everything.
Pulled pork sandwich? Okay, we can go with that.
They think, you know, they're going to have a Whopper salad.
I think they did
That's
that
probably
before.
everything.
I can't remember. I think they actually did that before. Or something similar to
They
it.
call it the impossible salad.
I can see somebody at McDonald's like the McTaco. I bet it is dump that thing in the shredder and they say nothing to anybody. No, that never existed.
Whopper pizza next.
Whopper pizza.
Oh my God.
I don't know. That might be pretty good.
Whopper ice cream.
Like with actual Whopper malt balls. That'd be actually pretty
The
good.
Whopper meatball sub.
Oh, God. Please don't get them no ideas.
They already got them. That was in their pitch meeting. They agreed to all this shit. They just got to spread this shit
They
over
don't call it a
time.
Mapanera.
I thought they came up with hot dogs. Burger King said hot dogs.
Oh yeah, they call that nasty ass hot dog.
The only thing good about that was the relish on those things.
Oh
Like, hot dogs. I'm like, oh my God, why?
Okay, let's get back to NXT, which should be a sandwich. It's like a BLT mixed with a fucking, I don't know, a burger or some shit. We're gonna call it the NXT. All right. Yeah, the 2 out of 3 falls match with Johnny Gargano and Adam Cole for the NXT Championship. Yay!
Another great match, even though the finisher spam was a little. I mean,
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. You.
Even though the kick out spam was a little too much in the third fall.
That's reasonable. But fucking what Meltzer said, talk about like they tried way too hard to get over, blah blah blah. Nigga, shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Watch New Japan in the Tokyo Dome. Get your rocks off of that shit. You probably gonna shit on that too eventually. They pay you enough money. Big money Dave. Get the fuck out of here. Bitch ass fucker.
I forget this nigga getting paid on the table or something.
Yeah, you ain't getting paid on the table.
He said he was up here shitting on the match, and then he gives it a 4-star. I don't they trying way too hard. I'm like, have you watched any of the Gargano matches? They always go all out like that. And I said, to me, it ain't worse than the unsanctioned match where Kyle was apparently injured.
Nah, I think this match they did jump the shark. Like,
You think you did?
that's what took me out of it. Like, I was like, okay, man. Like,
I was shocked to actually introduce the cage. I was
Yeah,
joking about that.
yeah, we know. I mean, yeah, about Gargano and his matches, but man, that third fall, they went a little overboard.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I loved it.
but you know what? It makes sense in a way because Gargano matches have been crazy. So you had to up the stakes. You had to. But it's just that the stuff that, like, kicking out of those Canadian Destroyers, that's a move that you should never kick out of, number one.
The fucking second rope.
But it ain't like they the only one, because Pentagon Jr. started using it as a setup move. I'm like, this
Never
shouldn't be
heard
no
of him.
setup move.
Never heard of him.
He did it from the second rope, and he kicked out of it, dog.
Yeah,
Like,
that's the thing.
What? That's a finishing move.
But you know, at some point,
Ultimate finishing move.
a 2 out of 3 fall a match like that, basically NXT versus 3 stages of hell. At some point, how long did the match went?
53 minutes, I want to say.
No, 46 minutes.
Oh, 46. Yeah.
At some point, when you start crossing 30-minute mark on the high intensity match, I mean, at some point, even signature moves basically should be treated as finisher. Like, fatigue guys kick in sooner or later, and these guys are still going. So at that point, I'm like, once you cross the 30-minute mark of that match, to me, like, all bets are off.
Yeah, you're pretty much fucking the man.
Yeah,
At that point, you're just going Super Saiyan.
Yeah, with the kendo stick exchange they had. Like, damn, man, what do y'all need to get tired at one point? Nobody got tired.
I'm like, what?
Compared to both, anybody, like, yeah, they went overboard, but I said, at least they were entertaining with it.
And then, yeah. And
Quadruple
then
alkaline
Adam Cole channeled his inner Seth Rollins. Because
Who?
he's supposed to have been selling a knee throughout the entire 3 falls, but he only sold it in the first fall.
Good job.
What was the first fall? A regular match?
Yeah.
Which
was the best to me. I know everybody liked the weapons and stuff, but that first fall was amazing because they knew each other so well. So it just counter for counter. Gargano picked the body part. Adam Cole picked the body part. Which neither one of them sold. But
I get Gohan credit for this. At least he ain't being hypocritical as fuck like some folks are. Because he's the only person that called out the no selling. When folks talk about Seth Rollins no selling his rib injury.
Never heard of him.
They just shitting on Seth and sure about no selling. But they say nothing about the NXT main event at all about that. I'm like, I'll get Gohan. He actually called it out on that. At least he being fair.
First of all, Seth Rollins has a history of no selling moves. You know that. Yeah, Charlotte too.
Yeah, man, she knows something.
I'm not gonna say she don't. But then again, I'll say this about Charlotte. She's normally on the offense so much, being the heel. She don't really. Nobody works over a body part, so.
Well,
Seth Rollins got no excuse because somebody pick a body part every match he in, and he no sells it.
Starting with WrestleMania, Charlotte started selling, but prior to that, no.
Yeah.
Is she selling or is she selling what happened with Andrade?
I don't know. It wasn't just me, or like it felt like Gargano was like. It felt like Gargano was more on the offense there during that first fall. I don't know. That's what I saw.
Which I didn't mind.
Because it's usually the other way around. He's usually getting crucified out there.
Oh, you mean the John Cena match?
Because the reason I like it because it was a story being told. Because remember, Adam Cole picked a regular match because in all the regular matches he had against Johnny Gargano, he's beaten him.
Yeah.
So you come into this match where he should have the advantage. Nope, they flipped it on. Johnny Gargano had the advantage.
Yeah,
and he's Johnny wrestling, so he should have beat Adam Cole in the regular matches he had. He just couldn't.
Yeah.
WWE loves that kind of booking. Let me put this match that I know I have the advantage in, and my opponent has a disadvantage, but my disadvantaged opponent comes into the match with a game plan and just started beating my ass in a way I didn't expect.
And it would have been nicer if it was so with the chair beating too the second fall.
But yeah, that's what
sell that at all either.
That's what I was about to say because that pissed me off that Johnny Gargano just got himself disqualified. Because he clearly could have beat the man and then went into his match. He was trying to get into that no DQ stipulation, the street fight. He was trying to get to that stipulation so quick he got himself disqualified.
Didn't we call that?
No, we called the reverse of it. We said that they were starting for the street fight, right? And then they go into the classic match.
Yeah, okay. I thought that would be funny. Match.
And then say Johnny Gargano swinging for the fences.
Oh,
yeah, huh? Unlike the Cleveland Indians.
But that would have been a better way to do it. Now that you see what played out, if they would have started with the street fight,
it would have been weird,
and then went to a regular match after that, and then Johnny Gargano got himself disqualified, I would have had no issue because he's still in street fight mode.
And it probably was a funny moment when he realized, like, fuck, I shouldn't have done that.
But I do give TNA, I do give TNA props for lending WWE one of their cages.
Oh, Full Metal Mayhem.
Yeah.
Well, we also had this match with Jericho and Dean.
The silent match.
Yeah.
The Mitch the Plan.
Basically with this.
But where's the plan at?
Yeah, it was that, but with
there's no Mitch the Plan. It's not an asylum.
It was
match.
that with raw writing, so it was subpar.
He probably reborn Mitch the Plan as a bonsai tree.
Oh, cool.
But I just know one funny thing: everybody, Morrow and Nigel putting out all this stuff, and they pointed out all these weapons on the cage, and the one thing that Beth Phoenix pointed out was handcuffs. So we know what's going on in the Copeland house.
Let me say one thing about Beth Phoenix real quick.
Spears.
Nobody should ever say shit again to Renee Young. Beth Phoenix is like 10 times worse than her. I hate it when she joined the team. Kind of like, okay, they just want a woman there. That's clearly what they do.
You gotta blame Percy for wanting to go to Hollywood.
But they do a 3-man booth like everywhere. They always give you 2 good ones. Then the third one, you gotta be a woman or a black guy. That's
Damn.
like I remember when Percy Watson got the deal. I was like, okay, they just needed a black guy for NXT because you had Booker on Raw and you had Byron on SmackDown. So I was like, okay, they just needed that black guy for NXT. And then when Booker got replaced with Renee, Coach got replaced with Renee. Yeah. Then they were like, okay, I guess they felt, oh, Percy gone, let's get a woman in there now. But yeah, that thing sucks.
Yeah, she is pretty bad.
At least Renee has an excuse. She got Vince McMahon in her ear. Beth ain't got no excuse.
Well,
She can say whatever the hell she want. Just don't go R-rated. Or at least TV 14.
Handcuffs.
At least Renee actually admits she's trying.
I think Beth's trying.
I think they're both trying. She suck at it. I mean,
but Renee has went on record saying, I am not good at this. She said that shit back when she was doing the NXT. That's why they took her off.
yeah, the one line I remember them her talking about the what was the name of that tag team? Blake and Murphy.
Yeah.
That's the name of it.
Yeah, that's what they were called, Blake and Murphy.
What a sucky ass name. Anyway, she would talk about them having thick Australian bodies, and I'm like, I wonder where your mind's at. And that's the main thing I remember from Renee's commentary in NXT. Her referring to their thick Australian bodies.
Dean?
That's it.
Wait, Dean Ambrose is Australian?
No,
Blake and Murphy.
Blake and Murphy.
Oh.
Man, speaking of that cage, that motherfucker tried to choke that nigga with barbed wire, dog.
Dude, it was a blood feud. It would be the ultimate end.
That's the reason I didn't mind all the kickouts and stuff. Like, this shit personal.
Yeah, it should have been the end. The end to all ends.
Still though, it was the second rope Canadian destroyer.
I was about to say they could have did exactly. They could have had all them kickouts. Just choose the moves better.
Yeah,
a second rope Canadian destroyer.
And then the thing about it, if you notice throughout the whole match, that what's the name kept countering Gargano. He kept countering the Canadian destroyer. So that was the story they was telling. Like, if once he hit this move, it's pretty much over. Then when he hit the first one, I was like, okay, this is definitely not over. Because of the way he hit it at. I think he hit it in the second fall.
Yeah.
So I was like, he ain't gonna go 2-0. So when I think when Gargano kicked, I was like, okay, it is what it is. Then I think he hit it again inside the cage. I think Gargano kicked out. Then I think, was it Gargano who did the second rope one?
Yeah.
And Cole kicked out. I'm like, okay. I like that nobody was hitting the move.
Well,
but now y'all done hit the move 3 times and kicked out of it.
At least they didn't kick out of who. I don't even know who initiated the jump off of that table off the cage.
They both jumped off at the same time. It looked so fake.
All I know is Cole had him in a chokehold or something. I don't know what was going on. It was something involving the barbed wire, and then they fell off for some reason.
But you know what? I know what they was going for. What's the name was trying to kill him with barbed wire, and Adam Cole was just trying to stop it.
Yeah.
They were supposed to lose their balance and both fall through the table. But what they did was both look at the table and jumped off together. I know where they was going. The execution was just bad.
This is knowing the camera actually stays on that spot when you know they look bad.
They need to keep it done.
They had, and I don't know where they got that marble table from, but I'm like,
Japan.
Where is what? It
Japan.
didn't break either.
See? Japan.
Yeah, Japanese table.
This just
Make quality things like Toyotas.
This just reminded me of something because I was listening to Song about the review of it. He was like, he said the way the match was going, he thought that the ending was gonna be a Canadian destroyer for the top of the cage to the table.
Oh
and
no!
Like, and if you think about it, the way the story was being told, that's like would have been a perfect ending, but a little bit too extreme.
Fuck that!
Oh, the Canadian. Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Is like, ain't that's death?
Yeah, it is death. But look what they done with the moves throughout the match. That's the only route to go. Actually,
I'll be like, fuck that! Go total weave. Do the fucking primary loss for top rope. I mean, all this day I talk about the Area 51 and shit, and might as well have some weed references in there. Shit.
Word up. Bro, that'd be Owen Hart Part 2. They did that.
Yeah. I'm glad they didn't go that route. But if it was a safe way to do it, that would have been a perfect ending.
Agreed.
After attempting to move 3 times and not even being able to do it, and then actually doing it 3 times and kicking out all on, That move should have ended the match.
I think the only safe way of doing that move is doing it into the water.
I don't even think that's safe.
I guess we have a deep enough pool.
Oh, there was a sledgehammer involved too, but
Oh yeah,
it didn't get used.
it got used.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
he did hit him.
Gargano hit Cole with it.
And I'm surprised, like, Triple H, you didn't hear that guitar riff. Ding, ding.
He probably had that solid snake alert sound when the sledgehammer got used.
Gargano's stupid. If he would have used the sledgehammer exactly like Triple H, he would have won, guaranteed.
Yeah, that's the burial shot right there.
Matter of fact, Triple H sledgehammer probably like Thor. He just didn't have the powers to use
Bro,
it.
that put down Goldberg.
I'm about to say, it's the most
at his height.
it's the most protected weapon in all of wrestling. It's more protected than the pedigree.
Yeah.
I'm still shocked from when he hit that pedigree on Daniel Bryan and went right into the pin and he kicked out. I was like, oh my gosh, he let somebody kick out his move?
Bro, after what the Ultimate Warrior did to it, nobody ever saw that thing again.
I don't know who took that. Whoever took that initial pedigree. Ugh.
That's why
The guy who think it was supposed to be a power driver just jump with it.
and that's why when people pissed. I was pissed off when they gave the move to Seth Rollins and people was mad at it. I was like, Seth Rollins got the most protected finisher in wrestling. He is good. When he hit that move, he pretty much guaranteed to win.
The burial.
I'm just glad he got the curve stone back.
Sad
Me too.
burial. Me too.
Hey, look. It look awkward as hell with him doing it.
Before we go to the main roster, did you hear about how Triple H snapped on? Well, he didn't really snap on him, but what's the name? Mike Johnson.
Who that?
He's
From
one. Of,
PWI.
yeah, because remember the whole Vince McMahon comment about they evolved from the whole blood and gore thing.
Yeah.
He actually brought up the fact that Adam Cole had blood on his back. So Triple H was like, there was no blood in the match, which there wasn't, but he tried to point out those few blood spots from that was on Adam Cole's back, and Triple H was like, "You really gonna judge us on that? Really? That little bit of blood, like you really reaching now, just because of those comments made by Triple H. Made by Vince McMahon."
I'm like,
And they said they got into a back and forth argument that ended with the car going out.
Shit.
But I agree with Triple H. That is something. That is petty as fuck.
That's nitpicking right there.
For real. Just because there was a little bit of blood.
that's it. You're trying to get something started, so then folks start speculating on BS and stuff like that. I'm like,
I mean, it's a fucking street fight. I mean, and a cage match afterwards. I mean, come
That's
on
the
now.
it's gonna happen.
I shit on a lot of things
Someone's gonna get
WWE
busted
do
open.
too, but people find reason to really shit on the things they say. Vince McMahon, right? He evolved from that blood and gore. Like, he don't need that shit in his wrestling.
And it's funny. Meltzer basically one of the few that I agree with him. Ever since he said the Hell in a Cell match set a bad precedent for him because you always got to try to one up and you just can't one up beyond that without killing somebody. Man can't get thrown to the top of that cell. That just set off a bad, a bad set of expectations. And plus, Jim Ross that called up here. He said, anytime y'all bring a Hell in a Cell, that clip has to be brought up.
I think once they went to the no blood thing, they should have retired the Hell in a Cell match. Even though people would have been saying you can still do it without the blood.
I actually agree with you on that.
But-
Because if you fuse actually go deep enough that they need to sell.
Mhm.
They don't really need the match at all no more.
They made it into a pay-per-view.
It served no purpose. All it is you doing a normal match inside of the cage,
I hate these.
Which
damn
nobody can
pay-per-views.
interfere.
and you just bring
Sure.
yeah, nobody can interfere. That's
Yeah.
that's the only good thing about it. Nobody can interfere.
Then they paint it red. They paint it blue. They paint it black.
Oh, when they painted red, that was just stupid. I couldn't even see inside of it.
That was the dumbest idea. Are you talking about was that the NXT one they did?
No,
that
that
was
was
the fucking-
Braun Strowman Roman.
They were out for like 20 minutes.
Probably the worst Hell in a Cell match in history.
The worst Braun Strowman match ever.
Somebody painted one on black on the main roster too.
Nah, you're thinking.
One of the cage matches had a weird paint color. And it was hard to see as well.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I think that was NXT.
I think it was black or something.
I
They
think-
just messed it up. Messed the
Was
look
it?
up.
No, we're thinking about Impact.
Okay.
They had the black cages.
Yeah, they did.
Cause I was about to say NXT always had the regular cage match too.
I don't know. Whatever.
It's so long ago. I'm not sure it was black or silver. It was something that it looked bad on camera, but watching it live, it was fine.
You mean WWE television?
I should not sound all corporate. It's not the corporate dicks, dog.
Oh, well, you know.
Well, let's just hope
DieakasPrime does not give a
after
shit.
that hell of a main event that nobody, had to be sent to a local medical facility on a medical facility vehicle. Because we don't need anything bad. We need to know that they were okay.
Yeah. I'd rather have them do it safe than, or not do it at all. Shit.
After all the Canadian stories, somebody could have been sent to the local medical
So
facility.
this is the last thing I say about this match. Like,
Fucking Canadians.
based on what we were saying earlier, they had to try and top the first two matches because the first two matches were two of the best matches in NXT history.
Yeah.
Like, the only match I could say that goes up with them two matches is the Gargano Andrade match.
Oh, I was gonna say the unsanctioned match between
That doesn't exist.
It's
It's like Canadian. It's like Canada. It doesn't exist.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that match was good too. But I think the second match they had after that was better than that.
But
one.
I don't
It's
know.
like Moxley versus that Janela guy.
I just
That
don't-
doesn't exist.
I don't know how we're gonna do matches. Like, we can mention some people, but all the matches of the year slots are taken. That one person. Like,
I'll say 80% of them. I'm still having Dust Brothers feud up here as one of my nominees.
Hold on, what, brother?
Cody and
Rhodes.
oh, I see what you meant.
No, I'm for real. I didn't know what you were talking about.
Oh.
You mean the Runnels?
I can't remember their names. I was like, oh, Dustin and Cody.
There you go.
And because we had a good candidate there with the first match Rey Mysterio and Andrade had on SmackDown in February, but that's fallen by the wayside.
That's the best TV match of the year.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe we should tell
Yeah, it definitely is.
You think we
Yeah.
should?
I was gonna say the Kofi Kingston first gauntlet match, but he lost.
Chad Gable and crap.
Gallagher.
Are we gonna do
Yeah, Gallagher.
like for the Slammers this year? I know this is going into the future, foresight. But are we gonna do best TV match and best event match, or we're gonna have those separate categories, or we're gonna just put match of the year in one category?
We'll probably do match of the year
Yeah.
one category.
Okay. All right.
I'm not gonna be able to
I mean,
remember every TV match.
I'm gonna say we could do a best TV match, but still have an overall best match.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Because Buddy Murphy and Roman Reigns had a hell of a match.
Ooh, that match was good. I said, "Oh shit!" 3 times in this match. That's when you know it's good.
Let's move on to SummerSlam 2019. Probably the fucking summer in Canada, so it had to be around 80 degrees.
So we getting the scores for SummerSlam?
Yeah, let's get some score for SummerSlam.
7.
I can't really grade it.
You really can't grade it?
Well, you ain't watched this one either?
I watched it.
No.
I even watched the pre-show.
I think I gave. Oh yeah, I booked both of them. I had both of them at a 9.
I can't judge it because I really didn't care, so I couldn't get into any matches.
Concept.
I'm still looking at the score.
Oh, I already gave my score.
Yeah,
he
he-
gave the
oh,
score. He
This
said
is 7, right?
Yeah, 7. CFT.
Still a passing grade. Barely.
Yeah.
I'd give it a 7.
Because the main event saved it from being a 6.5.
I said before recording, I said this is going to be the first time a SummerSlam has beaten a takeover in score. So I'm going to give it a 9.25. Take that, dicks!
God, y'all have very rosy out. You and
Nah, it's like I was thoroughly sportsly entertained. I know NXT could have been way better. I'm feeling it just never did kick into that last gear. You know.
Well, I mean, if I really deeply considered the Shayna match, my takeover score would have been an 8 or 7.5.
You probably would have dropped it lower than that, wouldn't you?
No, it would have been because most of my favorites won that night.
Mhm.
So I felt good about them picks, and plus the main event had a whole lot of kick out spams like that. Like it was still very entertaining.
Yeah.
So I ain't expect that cage to come. I was joking about the cage.
I thought it was gonna be a special referee match, and Tommaso Ciampa was going to come out.
Man, William Regal spoiled it in the pre-show.
Oh.
So he told everybody what the fall was going to be. It got leaked out online right after he did it. So even if I didn't watch the pre-show, I would have seen it.
I'm looking at. Well, I missed the pre-show, but I looked up and not caught any spoilers online.
Yeah, I watched it on the computer, so I watched it illegally, so I did not have time to scroll Facebook.
Yeah, and I wasn't even watching the live chat, so I had no idea what they was talking about during the event.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We doing the pre-show?
We can run through it real quick.
Okay.
Just say the results. And
It was a shame that Gulak and Oni Lorcan got bumped off the main card.
Yep.
And then it was the first match. So they wrestled in front of a half-empty building.
But that's a shame.
When they was on the main card.
You can just run through the matches and give the results. We won't have time to talk, especially after that tragedy they call women's tag titles.
Anyway,
That's why I watched the pre-show.
Drew Gulak defeated Orny Lorcan.
He slept on the park bench for nothing.
Buddy Murphy defeated Apollo Crews by DQ.
Yeah, he won. He won an ass whooping.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We can talk about that. Yeah, Rowan beat his
national
ass.
ass whooping.
Should have kept his name out of his mouth. Told his ass.
Rowan beat his ass. The match was about to pick up, and then Rowan came out and started tossing Buddy Murphy around.
Remember, I said in the chat, snitches get stitches.
I mean, after the ass whooping, I said, damn, I should have seen this coming. What other reason that all of a sudden they decided to throw Apollo Crews and Buddy Murphy on the pre-show? That match came out of nowhere. At least the other two matches on the pre-show made sense. You just throw this random ass match, which I wasn't even paying attention to.
That match was just about to get good before Rowan interfered.
Funny thing about it, that's when I started paying attention to it. I had it on there, but I was doing something else. And then I heard, oh, it's Rowan, so I looked at the screen to watch the ass whipping.
I gotta give Vince a hand. Somehow they saved Eric Rowan.
I gotta give Vince a hand too. That's what the fuck Buddy Murphy get for damn lying by the goddamn weight.
He's snitching, lying by his weight.
Hey,
That probably why Lester dropped his ass.
Yeah.
I gotta change a little bit of what you just said. I gotta give Vince a hand because he actually saved Rowan. Like, this dude should have been released a long time ago.
Yeah.
He's actually entertaining to watch. They put him in the perfect role. They figured out, all right, we can't do nothing with him on his own. He's always just going to be somebody's muscle. But what he's doing as a muscle for Daniel Bryan is amazing.
Also, Diakis, are these bands that he's wearing, are they eco-friendly?
I have no idea, but most of the band shirts he have, the music from them, I do recommend.
That seemed to be a trend because Killian Dane doing the exact same thing.
Yeah, he was wearing what shirt was he wearing? Fuck, I can't remember.
Somebody else is doing it too, but I forgot the third person.
As long as that don't lead to them going back to using licensed music again. I mean, I like Color Personality and This Fire Burns, but they pick trendy songs and then when they get old, it just starts sounding tiring.
I'm with you. I like the generic stuff.
Now,
Steve Austin still had probably the greatest theme in wrestling history.
Color Personality, I put an asterisk too, is a classic, but This Fire Burns, it wasn't at classic status yet. I'm not sure what actually. I think it qualifies as being a classic or something.
I still love that song.
You know when Punk finally got that song over, he changed it.
Yeah.
Because that shit was amazing when he came out in Chicago for that Money in the Bank.
Yep.
The way the crowd was, the whole atmosphere, the music just worked. So I'm like, okay.
You Color Personality or This Fire Burns?
This Fire Burns.
Okay.
Color Personality. I remember when that music first hit, I was like, what the fuck is this? Because I didn't watch Ring of Honor. Everybody who watched Ring of Honor picked it up right away. So I was like, what the fuck is this? Then CM Punk came back. I was like, y'all can't wait a fucking month. This man just left.
I know Kill Switch ain't from Chicago, but
Massachusetts.
what? I wonder what happened if he had Disturbed, chose Disturbed song. So CM Punk all about Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
Or what's that band called? Rise Against. They're from Chicago too.
You could have chose Down with the Sickness.
That is weird. That wouldn't have fit him though. It wouldn't fit him. Maybe,
I'm trying to think one off the top of my head.
Maybe Inside the Fire.
Yeah.
Inside the Fire or Indestructible. That's perfect. Indestructible is perfect. But yeah. I'm about to say, fuck.
Well, you forget. Well, you was at the women's tag title.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck that shit. Anyway.
That next actually, yeah.
Yeah, they retained.
Okay.
Y'all know who it was.
All right, cool. Let's go to the main card, I guess. Becky Lynch versus Natalya.
It was a good start to the
Ooh,
pay-per-view.
WWE cost me money because I did not see this match open up the show. I swore this was gonna be like a semi-main event.
What, Natalia?
Becky Lynch. I wasn't thinking about Natalya. I forgot until you said her name. I forgot she was in the match.
No disrespect to Natalia, but I was like,
No disrespect to Natalya. You should actually retire. There's nothing left for her to do.
Yeah, I get that. Like,
She in a Dolph situation. I think I said this for the random wrestling. Like, there's nothing left for her to do. They should have been did something with this woman.
That's why they keeping her around. She's enhancement talent.
They wait too late to do something with people, and then you don't give a fuck about them no more.
I mean, she trained Ronda Rousey. I think she's there for life at this point, and she's a nat. But yeah, it's a nice way to start the main card. I like the match.
Yeah, she's a heart that's not.
I like the match too.
Yeah, she's a heart that's not bitter with the company. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that was decent.
When
When
in a submission match you couldn't get roped? When did that start?
Huh?
I don't know, but no, they didn't have rope break. No,
There was no rope break in that match, and they said there's no rope break in submission matches. I was like, when did this start?
Is this in the?
Don't get me wrong, I love it, but I don't remember ever it starting.
I know it wasn't in the rule book.
Yeah, it wasn't.
If this is what they're gonna do from now on, it's a great idea.
Well,
I agree.
What the hell is that? Like,
Can we get rid of counts too?
they trying to do this UFC?
Please.
You trying to do this UFC style or something?
I guess.
Well, it did lead to a sharpshooter in the ropes.
It'd be funny they got rid of that rule just for that one spot.
Actually, no, she did the sharpshooter across the pole. I remember that was a nice
That was
shot.
one of my favorite spots of the
I was
night.
like, oh, that had to hurt.
And then Becky did the dumb shit by putting Natty in the sharpshooter. I was like, you don't put a heart in the sharpshooter. They all know the count of that move.
I was waiting for the screw job.
She used the Texas cloverleaf.
I was
You
just
mean
happy
the
to
Canadian
see
maple leaf?
that Becky was. I was just happy to see that Becky was forced to do arm moves this time. For the first time in her match and for the first time in her main roster career, she actually had to work on the arm to put it to disarm her instead of just putting it on and they tap out.
I know we have a new Canadian hero though.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, it can't be quiet.
I mean, I guess
He left.
I guess to part of me, technically, them not doing the submission, but they working on the arm. Well, them working on the body part, old school wrestling, but I guess with UFC being so popular, I guess catching a submission whole out of nowhere because you don't work on nobody's arm in UFC. You get them in the submission, that's it.
Yeah, because I don't know. I got a little infestation problem. Anyway, Evil Swarm.
But yeah,
My favorite line of the whole feud is when Becky said, Natty she's been failing Canada her whole career.
Is Becky Becky does want to escape Canada, didn't she?
She said she been letting down Canada her whole career.
That's really fucked up.
That shit don't had me dying laughing.
That's really
Becky
fucked
was
up.
gold this entire feud. The feud sucked, but Becky did her damnedest to make this shit work.
Yeah.
And I was so happy because I was like, this is the Becky I missed before all that other bullshit with Lacey Evans.
Who?
That transition story for
that-
SummerSlam.
That lady who on main event now.
Let's send her back down to NXT and have her beat Shayna.
Let's release her. How about that?
No, because they need Kevin Dunn to get camera shots when she get in the ring.
Yeah, set F.
I can't believe they went there with that.
I can't believe that either.
Oh, another thing I like about the feud when Philly was training her how to get out of the armbar. So Becky just came in the ring, kicked them out the way, and put her ass in the armbar and said, okay, get out of the okay. They're doing a better job of salvaging Becky than they're doing Seth.
Hey, go ahead. I don't know about that.
Even the promo she cut after back and she's like, I already told y'all, like, everybody who turned on me, yeah, I got one coming for you, basically. Because that's what she been saying throughout the first year until she said, everybody who got me, I remember every single one of them, and I'm going to get each and every one of them.
Well, damn.
And then she told you, it's best that y'all get me before I get y'all. I'm like, yes, this is the Becky that I liked before the whole shit with Seth.
Hey, go ahead, if you got something. She opened her mouth by, you better get me before I get you. Somebody got Becky. And she got Becky good.
Yeah, she did get Becky good.
And then she did that. Then she got the hell out of Natalia as well.
Even though it was all Becky's fault, because Becky shouldn't have came out there.
Yeah.
But Becky made a promise. She said she was going to get her before she got her.
Well,
She just failed. And now Becky finally got a good feud
All I know is
since Ronda Rousey.
all I know is most of things are right in the world now. The boss is back.
yes.
Her heel turn was weird and good at the same time.
Was it a heel turn?
Yeah, it was clearly a heel
When
turn.
is she align herself with Sonic?
That's why it was clearly a heel turn, because when she took off that wig, there was no point to take off the wig. There was no point to even change
She
her
ratchet.
color to blue.
First of all, she trolled everybody because she blonde. She dyed her hair blonde. She got that.
That
blue.
was a wig too.
Oh,
Yeah, Ringside News did the research.
See? Ratchet.
Actually, you could actually see that was a wig, how big her hair was.
troll. See, only picture I seen was just. I ain't see all the pictures. I only seen one with her just showing up like from the side.
Yeah.
So I ain't. I'm like, huh. So, hey, I'll partial right there. Sasha coming back for that push.
Yeah, I can admit I was wrong on that one. But I just didn't see it, because WWE is the pettiest company that I know.
Yes.
Well, like I said, she was pissed off a lot of tag titles. Gave her some time off to cool off. Go to Japan.
Pose in white swimsuits.
Yeah.
What also helped is that they did a what they call that shit before the wild card rule?
Like intervention.
Nah, what? Damn, I don't even know what they call it. Like, but the point is, there was no other women on Raw. Like, there was no one else.
Oh, you mean the
Meaningless
Shake
programs.
Shake up, yeah.
Oh.
They did a
sorry.
shake up, and they moved Bailey over to SmackDown.
And little
Charlotte's
Charlotte.
on SmackDown, but you wanted to keep Becky on Raw.
Ain't Alexa on Raw though?
Yeah, and Alexa is. You can't go back to Alexa Becky. I was like, that was just been.
No, I think Alexa's just. Hold up.
Alexa's Raw.
She is?
Yeah, she's Raw.
God, fucking hate this.
That's why I was so
Concussion.
stupid that she was going for the SmackDown title.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Because
Oh,
I
that's
called
right.
that because she was going to lose because she's on Raw.
That's right, yeah.
But
Yeah.
also I said this before though. Like, unless Sasha plans on going to Stardom, I'm not finna waste my time time feuding with the executives' own girlfriend
Just like
in AEW.
the Revival, they already got me 1-0 at Clash of Champions. Because they're challenging New Day and they're on Raw, so I'm already 1-0.
I'm done.
I'm just tired of this wild card rule.
Well, they claim to
Don't
phase
get-
it out by
don't-
time the shows.
Don't
actually
even
go
get me
far.
started on the wild card rule. What I wrote on the chat is what y'all need to know. If I have to say it out loud.
Cause this how confused I was. Cause I watched Raw and they were doing the King of the Ring, and I was like, why the fuck Andrade ain't in there? And I was like, oh yeah, cause he ain't on Raw, but he's been on Raw every week.
Andrade is in King of the Ring.
Yes, he on the SmackDown side, but they announced the Raw side. So I was pissed off. I was like, how the hell you ain't got Andrade in there? Not knowing that he was on SmackDown. Because he's been on Raw every damn week.
God, I fucking hate this wild card bullshit. What's the next match?
But yeah,
Oh,
great
my
match.
bad.
I got the old Becky back. I got the old Sasha back. It should just be a great feud
Something
here
like
on
that.
out.
See if the Raw writers don't fuck it up like
Please
they
to
did.
God don't
like
fuck
they
this
did
up.
Becky.
Paul Heyman's been doing a great job since he took over. I've been watching Raw, so that's one step.
But Raw was good.
I wasn't watching it all before he took over.
Yeah, but Raw was good before he officially took over though.
Yeah, but he
Is that the Raw dog talking?
he still had his hand on the show.
No, Raw was bad before he took over. Raw sucked the first
No,
3 weeks he
no.
did take over.
Before
And
he took
the last 3
over,
weeks has been all right.
yeah,
It's
because
been
he's
pretty good, but the
Cause that
first
was
3 weeks, I
that was
don't
joking
know.
in the chat. They're like, "Oh, this first Raw was good, so it's a Paul Heyman Raw." The next Raw was real bad, and I'm like, "Oh, I turned that
Actually,
Raw
yeah.
off."
Oh, actually,
They're like,
yeah,
"Oh, I
you're
guess
right.
Vince got the keys back."
You're right. The first Raw was good, but the 3 that followed weren't And then the 3 that follow that, they've been pretty good.
Yeah, but this
Which is why I changed the
I've been saying, though.
I was like, sister.
Paul Heyman didn't have full control. Vince still had control, and Paul Heyman he was gradually even in.
Well,
he had full control now.
Well, technically,
not full control.
I was about to say, yeah,
not full control. Let's be real now. He ain't got full control.
But yeah, now Raw is
he's just a better field.
And SmackDown is his stride, so they're both doing pretty good. Now, if only they can bring the viewers back.
Well, it's funny because
the viewers been going back up.
We say SmackDown his stride. Vince McMahon is doing SmackDown.
The only drop,
yeah, I know.
The only drop is at the reunion show. The numbers actually been going up every week since.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, I know Vince been rewriting SmackDown, and they've been all been
they ain't
good.
impressive numbers, but they're going up.
Except for the bullshit Shane shit and the fucking retarded ass wild card rule. Other than that, they've been good.
Well, compared to last year, they only down 3% on their viewers. So the funny thing is they've been making losses, but it's not like they have made drastic losses in their viewers.
I can say this: for the first time in a long time, they actually got a good storyline for Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
So, and Roman Reigns is the biggest star. I don't care what you say.
Funny.
I don't care if you like it or not. It's not Seth. It's Roman.
Did you watch the
Guess what happens? Guess what happens? Man. Roman's not being fed to Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, Brock Lesnar's being fed to Seth.
But we get to that later. All up in his face.
See, Brock should listen to his own self. He said, "I have a whole year, so screw you, Seth." He should listen to that. He got baited.
No, Brock Lesnar was fucking smart. He cashed in after a person being in an Extreme Rules match, even though he didn't need to.
Yeah, but that means he had to defend his title. He could just stay. He could have stayed and kind of suplexing moves until he's like, okay, now I want to cash in on these chairs.
That man said suplexing.
That man said, I had a whole year. He was excited. I got a whole year. He was happy.
He was mad as hell at Paul Heyman. Why you tell me I had a whole year? Paul Heyman should have said, you should have watched the goddamn show.
Did you know?
Like, it was weird, but it made so much sense that Brock Lesnar didn't know he had a whole year. He don't watch the product.
But he
should know.
But he should have asked his advocate that no.
Mm-hmm. That's why he was mad, because Heyman knew.
But like Heyman said, don't you know?
Brock should have said, no, fucking no, I don't watch the show. Why would I watch the show, Paul?
Well, he did.
Well, he didn't say that part, but
I'm taking back to when he when he was reading that magazine. Yeah. I don't watch the show, Paul. Why would I watch the show?
Well, he should have read the contract.
What contract?
I don't read, Paul. That's why you here.
I was looking at his pictures.
I mean, he customized his briefcase. You mean he never looked inside of it to read the contract?
That's what his advocate's for.
I'm gonna customize my briefcase turn into a boombox, but I never opened the inside and read the contract with one paragraph on it.
Well, you gotta be careful with those things. You know, you might end up like Seth Rollins and have a pile of goo in your face.
No, the best thing about Raw was that we were talking about this earlier before we got on before recording about the interview thing. Mm-hmm. The best thing about Raw is that Brock Lesnar gets no rematches.
Allegedly,
we had to sit through a Bobby Roode No Way Jose match to find out that Brock gets no rematch. That's all that was said in that interview.
Yep, that's his way. That's how they're gonna put him on SmackDown, and he's gonna beat Kofi on that first SmackDown. That's what I'm calling.
Well, the first SmackDown is a reunion.
Oh well, yeah,
it's the 20th anniversary.
They can still film the match,
yeah.
Even though the show's gonna suck, I already told Whitey over chat. I told him the show's gonna suck because anniversary shows suck.
Like I said, I listened.
Stone Cold was great. We just need The Rock for SmackDown and we'll be all right.
Is it gonna suck wrestling wise?
Yeah, wrestling wise.
I don't expect much for that, but it's his first show, so.
Like I said, I listed a whole bunch of things for the ideal anniversary show. If I can only find them.
All I know is I skipped a whole bunch of Raw reunion. That's all I know.
I didn't watch the show. I didn't watch Austin.
I didn't even watch that. I already know the reunion shows are just fillers, so I didn't
the Austin at the end of the show was amazing.
I thought the YouTube clips.
It just let you know that there would never be another Stone Cold Steve Austin. It's impossible.
Well,
because he didn't have a script. He went out there and just said what he wanted to say.
I mean, they almost had a female one, but then they put it on Raw in February. So.
But the closest you got is Becky Lynch, but
that's what I was just talking about.
She won't be close to.
We know that, but they could have had a female one, but no, they put it on Raw and
they could have just had another big star. She wasn't gonna be close to Austin or Rock, Triple H, none of them.
But she could have been bigger than Charlotte. But
she could have. She could easily be bigger than Charlotte.
Well, let's throw her on Raw.
If they just let it happen,
where they can't write.
Well, the problem is it's hard to let any of that happen because once they get rolling, folks find a way to shoot it down.
Okay, I found it, y'all. The first ideal episode of SmackDown were debuting on Fox. Number 1, throw Shane McMahon off the SmackDown set.
Oh my god.
Permanently riding him off TV.
It's just Machine Gun Kelly.
Number 2, Kofi and the New Day turn heel and debut the Down 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 YouTube channel. Number 3.
Hold on, before you start, that's just a great idea.
Because
all they have to do is just cut, like, they have their little own YouTube segment of just them being healed. That shit would be amazing.
Okay. That would be funny. They just start shitting on faces.
Number 3. 24/7 belt chain his hands throughout the show, of course. Number 4.
That's a Raw reunion.
That's going to happen.
Yeah.
That happened at the Raw reunion.
Number 4. A Bailey wardrobe malfunction. Number 5.
I don't know. I don't know how Fox going to end up killing that then. With Janet Jackson.
They get so lonely. Anyway, number 5. Brock Lesnar contracts diverticulitis again. Number 6. Paul Heyman becomes the GM. Paige is his lieutenant GM. Number 7. Roman versus Rowan in a Fast and Furious street fight.
What the hell? Are you saying like the movie?
Yep.
Yes!
What the hell? Because that's just going to be crazy.
Yes!
Somebody going to jump out of one building into another building in a
yes!
First of all,
Roman going to really be Superman?
Roman going to have to wait forever because Nissan Leaf don't move that fast.
I don't know. Number 8. Randy Orton finally reveals where that place is. Number 9. Ronda Rousey returns. I don't know why.
Now she's pregnant.
Okay.
That
makes sense.
Horrible.
When she come back and now she's pregnant?
And then leaves. Good. We don't have to deal with her
That
anymore.
women's division desperately needs her.
Yeah.
Well, she just signed a new contract, so then she'll be like Maria Kanellis.
Yeah. Okay. Number 10. John Cena returns with a 7th move of doom called the mid-card shuffle. Number 11. Elias performs uninterrupted for once. Number 12.
You gonna do that in the Hell in a Cell?
Somebody will stop by getting there.
Well, nobody interferes?
Elimination Chamber.
Oh, it's Steel Cage. Nobody can get in there.
Yeah.
Until Kane comes around underneath the ring.
Right, nobody but Kane.
I thought it was The Undertaker.
Kane is the only one that been able to get inside of Hell in a Cell. He had to rip the whole door off, but he got in there.
Okay. Number 12. Vince announces the start date of the XFL. And number 13. A stunt double for Dave Meltzer is speared in half by Goldberg. And that's the first ideal episode of SmackDown on Fox.
He also needed to spear one of Matt Riddle.
I was about to say, at the end of the debut of Matt Riddle,
But
he attacked Goldberg from behind.
That would be
But
great.
here's how you know SmackDown gonna suck when it come that first episode. Because who can forget the amazing SmackDown run of that superstar Sting? Like, who can forget when he was on SmackDown that time when he came to WWE for the first time in his career? You remember all those SmackDown episodes he was on?
Yeah.
Yeah, we call him WCW Thunder.
Yeah, he took off a mask to, reveal himself.
Might as well bring back Evolution. Remember all the time they was on SmackDown?
Yeah, I know. So we're going to put them on SmackDown Anniversary too.
Mm-hmm.
And
Why not?
Come on, man.
That was sarcasm.
That's how you know it's going to suck. But what's the second match? And yes, this is the second match. We never got to it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. It's something we can skip. Speaking of Goldberg, it's Goldberg versus Dolph Ziggler.
Damn.
Man, that shit was hilarious.
This was a great moment.
This is hilarious.
It went exactly how I supposed to wait.
Yeah, if any first could Dolph Ziggler actually win this? No.
I called it. It's like, I said, Dolph Ziggler's first thing he's gonna do is kick Goldberg in the face. It happened.
Yeah.
3 times.
The problem is it didn't work.
Man, what's the name? Pissed me off so badly. What's the name? Jake Hager,
Who?
the former Jack Swagger.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Talking about could Goldberg at least get a 2 count from Dolph Super Kick. Do people forget who Goldberg fucking is?
Exactly.
Goldberg was a monster. It's his character. He only been pinned clean, what, twice?
Yep.
Twice his whole career. This is 20 years now.
Actually, 3 times. Hogan beat him.
Hogan beat Goldberg?
What was it, Kevin Nash?
Kevin Nash definitely beat it, but it wasn't clean.
How was it clean?
A cow prod was used.
I didn't see that.
I mean, Goldberg,
He didn't either.
I mean, Goldberg got beat a lot of times, but I'm talking about clean.
Hey, to be honest with you,
Brock-
hey, the referee didn't see it either.
See?
I think only Brock and The Undertaker done it.
See,
And I only seen one of those.
Diakas were right. I didn't see the cow prod. Goldberg just went down. That man probably tripped trying to go for that spear.
But that match
Kickball
went
slice much?
exactly how it should have went. He should have no-sold Dolph's finisher because he's fucking Goldberg.
But man, those spears.
I mean, and Goldberg needed that anyway, because after what he did in Site Ray, just like the Undertaker had to get a redemption match, Goldberg had to get his redemption match.
Yeah. And this is another way I look at it because all those stars from the 90s are pretty much bigger stars than what we got now. So Goldberg should run through everybody he faces like he did Kevin Owens, like he did Dolph Ziggler. Shit, like he did Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So shit.
But Glenn, you talk like there'll never be another Stone Cold, but here's another issue. There will never be another Goldberg if Goldberg existed today. Because all he could do is just destroy people with a couple of moves, and that's it. His promos were never good.
Right.
All thing he was good at was a great entrance and being explosive. That was it.
Well, Goldberg when it got over in WWE back in 99 or 98, whatever year it was.
I don't know.
For all the reasons you just named, because Vince would want him to cut promo. And Eric Bischoff was smart enough to just let him squash people and not say shit. Yeah,
Well,
I did say Eric Bischoff is smart in the same sentence.
I don't know. He probably could have got over WWE with the way he was. Brock Lesnar could
No, I'm
have cut
saying-
promos worth the damn either.
He could have got over the way he was in WWE, yes. But WWE would not have used him that way. That's what I'm saying. He would have never even gotten the chance to be Goldberg. Because Vince want everybody to cut promos.
I think there's a possibility he gave him a manager, at least during that time.
Well, yeah, you never know. He probably would have had a manager. You're right. I forgot Vince actually liked managers back then. I'm surprised the Lena Vega still got a job. Like, for real.
Don't worry. Once Charlotte teaches Andrea enough English, that's it for her.
Oh, yeah. No, she'll be a wrestler.
Is she already a wrestler?
Yeah, but she don't wrestle.
But yeah, them spears,
Yes, she
Dolph Ziggler sold the hell out of those. I'll give him that.
Right. He saw that thing like, damn.
He's talking about,
You know what they said? Like, this basically what Solomon said. They were like, Dolph Ziggler was the perfect opponent for Goldberg to redeem himself. Because who's going to sell better than Dolph Ziggler?
you know that.
Yep.
That first spear, man, I was like, oh my gosh, she just killed him.
Yeah,
You don't have the balls to face me one-on-one. But that third spear, dog, he built momentum.
He fucking Roman Reigns him. Like,
Oh yeah, that's exactly what he did. I was like, wait a minute. I seen that from somewhere, but it wasn't Goldberg. And I'm like, that's what it was with Roman.
Right,
Yeah.
He could have played that Stereo Conto theme for those spears.
And, it was just funny how he did it. Because he picked them up and like, all right, he pretty much dead. Just tell him that. I'm like, you're good for that. And he just built up that head of steam. I was like, oh my gosh, he's finna kill him.
Ooh, boy. That was the best thing ever.
I thought I was gonna do that finisher off. What was it, Fight for New York or Def Jam Vendetta, where you're just beating the dude's ass, right? And then you just look at him, he's barely standing up, and you just push him over. And the push does like half the damage or some shit.
It's pretty much safe to say that Goldberg got the greatest signature move in history.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it could be a finisher.
yeah.
I mean, bro, you know the Undertaker was pissed because that man did his full catwalk in that match. Before he just like, okay, I take 1-2 steps away from the ring post. This one, he almost went half ring again. Did I'm like, this dude want to make sure everybody knew I didn't fuck this match up. Goldberg did.
Yeah, clearly Goldberg did.
At least this time he ain't headbutting no doors or ring posts.
Well, I don't watch it because I don't watch the old man.
Oh yeah,
Fighter.
Pyro was back. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody had Pyros. Thank you. Finally, Vince.
Yay.
What was the next match?
Hopefully AEW forces WWE start using pyro again.
That's actually with the story I read.
That's all we need. That's AEW's whole purpose to me. Well, no, not that. It got two purposes. It's to be an alternative. I don't need to be WWE light. That's what TNA fucked up.
Who?
And to force WWE to be good. He only got two jobs.
But yeah, that's what I read. That's actually what I read. X-Dog that they brought back the power because of AEW.
Well, AEW did. They already started.
Hopefully the good part, but sometimes the good part probably just be better storylines.
That's all I wanted from WWE. Like I said, I know what WWE is. Their stories just suck, so it brought down the whole product. That's why I said, hey, if y'all can't write good stories, just keep it simple like NXT.
Cause we get ready to come from a decent story, go to a bad story, go to a story I like but concept hates, go to a long story, a great one, and somebody that got Xbox here.
But like I say right now,
that's just the rest of the card we get ready to go through.
But before we get to the rest of the
Pretty
card,
fucking much.
right now I'm liking everything WWE doing, which is just weird. Well, the tag team division still sucks.
Yeah.
But that's Vince hates tag teams.
And the women.
He hates tag teams and managers, and he hates women.
And outside of what happened on Monday and what happened with Ember Moon's good match against Charlotte on Tuesday, the women did not have a good the women did not have a good July.
Yeah,
July was so bad for them.
I still think Vince probably shouldn't have listened to Sasha and Bailey on the women's tag team titles.
Ooh,
They did not have much of a division for that yet.
July was not
Vince
good.
didn't want the belts.
July was not good for the
That's the
women's
report.
revolution.
He didn't even want them.
So many 2 and 3 minute matches.
To a degree, I can't blame him for right now. Especially with the brand split.
Okay, let's move on to the next match. It's AJ Styles with the Good Brothers versus Ricochet for the U.S. Championship.
Oh yeah,
That's the decent story.
Oh yeah, I got the first two matches right, and then here's my first A.
This match could have been way better, and I agree with Solar Monster when I listened to his review. So we're gonna put Ricochet in, who does all this high flying, and then we're gonna take away the thing that everybody loves about him. Yeah, that'll make a great match. And that I didn't notice it, but he was right. That was the problem here. Ricochet on one leg does not a good match make.
That's been the problem with almost every Ricochet match since he hit the main roster. Everybody who faces him has to ground him. And then when he does his combat, he do a few spots and that's it. We haven't seen a full Ricochet match yet.
Mm-mm.
Well, him and Cesaro used to go at it before they cut down for something.
Okay, yeah. See, I wasn't watching Raw, so I did hear about the Cesaro matches.
Those Raws, the Raws were terrible, but not those matches, no.
The best thing I heard was about that match, but I refused to go watch.
But for some reason, they decided to end that, and now Cesaro's off TV again.
I mean, that is WWE's typical thing. That's probably one of the former things they probably should change some. But, I mean, I already knew that was coming into the match. AJ Styles, one of his finishes, the calf killer, with Crusher. So, I already knew off real, he was going to take out Ricochet's legs.
Here's the thing about it. I'm not even saying what they did is wrong. Because, like you just said, it makes sense. AJ should do that. Can't make AJ look stupid. AJ probably one of the best wrestlers in the world.
I mean, they even had Nikki do that to Charlotte to prevent her from doing the figure eight, which she didn't even mean
And
shit.
then AJ basically won clean. There was minimal interference from the other two.
He's the face that the heel that runs the
I
place.
like his attack. He came out there as Nightwing.
Yeah.
But he had the Robin R's over all the spots.
I like that spot he did too, where he jumped off of Gallows and Anderson's shoulders to do the Hurricane Run on AJ outside the ring.
I see that shit and I was like, AJ, tell them motherfuckers to leave. They messing you up already. They ain't nothing but props out here. Ricochet gonna be jumping off them and the ropes and everything else. You need to give them less props to use.
And I like
I invented that.
and I like the corkscrew. What looks like was about to be a Molly go around that he tried to do on AJ that he counted into the Styles class. That was nice.
I like that we saw the
It was a Phoenix
Anaconda
Flash.
Vice for once.
Oh yeah, the Anaconda Vice was used. Yeah,
That was pretty cool. I'm like, oh shit, the Anaconda Vice, yes! I love that finish.
I'm shocked Corey knew what it was so fast. Because even Cole couldn't call it. I didn't.
Well,
he
I'm
was
not
mission
shocked.
specialist.
Because Corey Graves and CM Punk was like really close.
Yeah,
before he left.
You could say that about like 100 people that was close to CM Punk.
Well,
They
not,
were, and
well, Corey Graves.
this guy was really close to CM Punk. Then CM Punk fucked it all up.
Well, yeah, that's how I think every single one of his friendships went.
I don't know how AJ deals with it, but then again, she like he said, she's Puerto Rican, so maybe she can.
Maybe CM Punk's just singing.
Wendy.
You just need a strong woman to put him in his place.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we don't know. For all we know, AJ runs everything.
She wears the pants.
For all we know, she Maria Canelli.
So,
She CM Punk Lee.
so all you need is AJ, and they run the place, basically.
God damn it. All right.
But yeah, the match was too slow because AJ Styles has been afflicted with the WWE heel wrestling style, and that's not a good style.
But he's Styles, so he has multiple styles.
The only time a heel can go out there and actually do stuff unless they face Cena. Because Cena was in his indie wrestling phase.
Andy Cena. Now he's movie Cena.
Which actually worked because he got all those match of the year and 5-star matches.
But I mean, you can't.
And
I'm just sick of the way WWE has the main roster heels wrestle. It's so boring.
Why can't be like Mark Henry?
I can't think of one fun heel wrestler on the main roster. They all wrestle the same.
Like slow, methodical.
But Jim Ross said this
slow.
Jim Ross said this a long time ago. They took everything that a heel could use to be a heel and made it legal. So it ain't too much a heel can actually do in a match that you'll say, oh snap. Just like the closed fist, they been took away that. That's one reason The Rock used to always slap people. Because you couldn't use closed fists. That was a heel tactic. And then Austin fucked that up.
Yeah,
He doesn't care.
Also doing that in WCW, did I don't think WCW even bothered with the closed fist thing. I can't even remember what they did, but I'm like,
They didn't.
also the
Because
other
I
thing,
remember Scott Hall used to throw them down right hand. But he was a heel, so never mind.
also the other that messed up on how heels were portrayed. They did so much to make the heels look cool that the faces really have nothing. So the only way for a heel to do something that gets the crowd pissed is slowing the pace down, or they face somebody Ricochet and they just prevent Ricochet from doing his best spots.
Yeah, because Ricochet need to get away from AJ Styles. AJ Styles is getting over for turning heel. Just the problem we have today in wrestling.
AJ Styles, like I said, he's the face that runs that place. So
That's one thing I like about New Japan. If you a heel in New Japan, they fucking hate you.
do they?
What's the next match?
Fuckface.
I don't even know how they do it. So that stuff.
It's amazing how they do that shit. The fans are like, they really into heels and faces over there, I guess.
But they into it even when this WWE shows up.
Yeah, it's called the Yakuza.
Back
Bailey
to the back
versus
of that 2 of the century, then.
Yep. Bailey versus Ember Moon for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
This was whatever.
I think we all said Bailey was gonna win this.
I like the action in the match. People were looking for the storyline. I was looking at the wrestling.
There wasn't no
I was looking at
storyline.
Well, yeah, you're right about that. You're right. Oh, yeah, I was supposed to make a bit. Yeah, I don't think Bailey or Ember's fiance and husband, respectively, fucked either one of them harder than Vince did during this whole storyline. Like, this is a grade A. This is Los Angeles porno fucking, like, hardcore. I don't know what to call it, but they can
Khalifa or something.
Whatever. They did. Their husbands could not fuck them harder than what Vince McMahon did. This had no storyline, no build.
Well, it ain't California no more. You gotta go to Miami for that shit. Because they banned.
They done.
In that case, I think this man won as a trophy.
None of the matches that led up to the show meant anything.
Nothing.
Vince didn't even try. The whole, like I said, July was a bad month.
He did Ember Moon no favors at all for her to even be a credible challenger.
Like, that's why I said that's a huge part of why July was not a good month for the women.
It was hilarious because they didn't even have a video package for it.
No video package.
Corey Graves summed it up in 2 sentences. The whole feud in 2 sentences.
So bad.
Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross should have had no business getting more TV time than these two women, and they didn't even have a match on the show until 2 days before the show.
And then
you got Alexa Bliss.
She shouldn't be getting pushed more than them two. But if you don't have a match on the show, you shouldn't be getting pushed at all.
And then they had Natalia go over Ember Moon for no reason. Like, there was no point to it. Vince had no. He was ripping up scripts and making the show good, but boy, he did not give a damn about the women.
Paul Heyman can say that one.
For all we know, they had better stuff planned for Ember Moon and Bailey.
Nah.
Vince just said, "Fuck this shit." Like, I got something even better. Charlotte Flair.
Well, we already know Triple H said Charlotte.
Yeah, you right. Or Vince said, you know what? should do this with Ember here. Then Triple H said, "Hey, what about Charlotte?" Damn it, you were right. Damn it, you were right. I can't believe I forgot about Charlotte.
Well, she started speaking Spanish, so Vince forgot who she was.
And that was every week. That's why the script kept getting ripped up.
I told you,
week.
man.
Every week.
Eventually, Charlotte gonna need a green card.
Every week, Triple H got to keep coming. Vince, you forgot Charlotte again. God damn it!
But anyway, I like even though there was no story.
I got one more for the third week. Triple H say, "Hey, I got Trish Stratus here." Vince like, "For what? Charlotte? Damn it!"
Hey, Trish Stratus, that was a good match though.
Yeah.
Did we already pass that?
No, we ain't got.
We're almost there.
But
where is it?
I like the wrestling in this match, and
I skipped.
And I liked. Didn't Bailey finish her with a belly to belly from the second rope?
Yeah,
that's the only thing
nice.
I seen in this match. Because
Amber did something crazy.
the thing about it, the way I was watching this show is the crowd had to keep getting me in every match because I was doing something else. So when the crowd started getting to the match, I was like, okay, I need to watch because shit going on. The crowd was silent for this damn match to the point where I forgot what was going on.
Yeah, they did a terrible job.
Oh, she did a fucking full throttle into a face buster, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
That move was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But yep.
You didn't see it? You don't remember? Oh man, it was pretty awesome.
But yeah, Vince really.
This match I definitely didn't pay any attention to.
That's the only two moves I can name.
Oh, I was paying attention, all right.
Because this match, when he booked this match, it was just pretty much a foregone.
Like I told you, bow the asses.
Yeah, I mean y'all could not. I was paying attention.
I think this was a place. This was just.
Only thing bad is Charlotte couldn't give her a wedgie on Tuesday. That was it. But that's another story. What's the next match?
Okay. Kevin Owens versus Shane McMahon. Have Owens lost, he would have to quit WWE. Oh yeah, one more thing. Elias is special enforcer.
Another match that was meaningless because Shane was still on fucking TV Tuesday. Shit pissed me off.
Should Elias been out of the damn match anyway?
It said
no. I don't know.
Problem. It said Kevin Owens will quit.
I know Kevin Owens quit. Yeah, but that was the one thing I wanted. Meltzer said that after SummerSlam, this match would mean Shane would be phased off. His fucking storyline got 30 fucking minutes on Tuesday.
She was
not Shane, but the storyline did.
He was phased off Raw.
No, he ain't been on Raw in a month.
That's my point. He was phased off Raw.
Man, fucking bullshit ass wild card rule. How is it a wild card rule and Shane can't ruin Raw?
You forgot
some bullshit, dog.
Meltzer said something that the fans wanted, so that way when it doesn't happen, he can say plans changed.
No. See, I kept telling y'all they wasn't beating Shane McMahon ass good enough.
That's why I'm
because he could still walk. That means he could still appear on SmackDown. They could. Kevin Owens just hit him with a stunner. You can't do that. You gotta break his legs, dog, with the chair. You guys do the thing that Kane used to do with the chair around their throat. All that shit.
That was Undertaker.
Whatever. Shane can still walk. He can still speak. That's not good enough. Y'all not beating his ass right. No homo.
No, what they do to Shane is Shane just jumps off of something taller than this.
I thought we was gonna be done with this, dog. I thought Shane was gonna lose and he'd be off TV. Nope.
Didn't they rehash this storyline, but the roles are reversed?
Yeah. God, I don't know what fucking Vince doesn't understand. Nobody wants to see his fucking sorry ass son on fucking SmackDown or fucking period. He ruins the show. He almost put me to sleep Tuesday. The only thing that woke me up is I saw Ember's titties. I would have changed the channel Tuesday. I'm serious. I would have stopped watching.
This storyline is basically rehashed from the first one. It's almost the exact same thing, but Kevin Owens being proven right.
Yeah, and
so everything Kevin Owens was saying when he was a heel, he's basically saying now as a face.
Also, the other difference is Shane McMahon got taken off of TV for a little bit too during that original one.
Man, yeah, because he got legit hurt, didn't he?
So bullshit, dog. I can't, get into another helicopter incident, damn it.
But here's the thing.
Don't die. Just, just stay off TV.
We already had that just happened with the Earnhardt family the other day. But
I'm sick of this, dog.
That was a plane crash, but...
It bounced twice.
But yeah, Kevin Owens won this bullshit match with bullshit Elias and fucking sorry ass Shane.
It was hilarious.
This is funny. This is a net shot and a great sell of the stunner.
This is one of the cases where this feud up here highlights one of the things where a huge disconnect from casual fans and the hardcore fans. The hardcore fans feel way more like the concept. Well, a whole lot of the casual fans, bro, they just want Kevin Owens to beat Shane's ass. They just dislike Shane as a heel on character. They just want to see Kevin Owens beat his ass like Stone Cold did. Where everybody else wants Shane McMahon completely off TV.
Here's the problem. Shane McMahon is not Vince McMahon. If this was Vince McMahon in this exact same role, Vince McMahon would be more over than Shane. Whereas you wouldn't want him off of TV.
Shane is missing that venom that Vince has.
Stephanie had it.
Well, yeah,
It's just Stephanie wouldn't get her come ups like Vince would. That's the only problem with Stephanie.
Because the man can't hear him.
Well, because Vince has a fucking personality.
I would.
Shane puts me to sleep every time he has a match.
Even the way he says stuff is just boring as fuck.
Yes,
like,
it is. It almost made me change the channel. I'm telling you.
His henchmen are just like he could have had better henchmen.
D-boys.
Drew McIntyre has been wasted. Elias, I don't give a fuck about as a wrestler.
They didn't stop the Elias from having fucking concerts now.
Yeah, that's his best thing.
They
And now
ruined
he
everything.
just
Like,
Drew McIntyre is built like destruction.
Mm-hmm.
The best thing he did with Claymore Roman.
man, he had a great match with Cedric. Oh yeah, we mentioned that already. That good ass
But
match with Cedric on Monday.
we
Shane
mentioned that. I don't remember. But
Shane
that match was amazing too.
Shane just
Yeah,
don't have the
it was.
McMahon venom
Well,
that
I
Stephanie
mentioned
and
it in
Vince has. He doesn't have balls the size of grapefruits.
Well, and Vince had like I said, he had a personality. He knew how to say a promo. What's the next match? Sick of this.
Yeah.
Shane sounds like a New Yorker.
I think-
Fuck Shane.
I think
No.
in that match, Elias got more wax than Lizzie Borden.
But you know what?
Their parent. Well, whatever.
There was a good thing that came out of this. Because Kevin Owens is over it like hell now.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, it's a face. Which is proof. Kevin Owens can do everything. Now if only down the line they give Rusev that rope whenever Rusev gets off his vacation.
I don't know what's up with Rusev.
I was about Rusev. Man. I think Rusev is a better performer than Kevin Owens, but Kevin Owens is better than the ring.
WWE took their vacation from Rusev long before Rusev took his vacation from them. That's all I know.
But at least this official vacation gives him a chance to completely reset and not eat catering and then get thrown to a
They
random
should have
match.
never broke up Rusev. They so stupid. But that's another topic for another episode. What's the next match?
Next match is Charlotte Flair versus Trish Stratus.
That match was actually way better than it should have been.
I
Probably the
agree.
match of the night.
You know? Yeah.
One of the best women's matches of the year, easily. Because, Vince fucked them over all July. So
Yeah, that match is way better than that. It ain't right to be.
I don't
I
know.
like this
I probably pick Drew Gulak only, but
No, that was a decent match too for the time they were given. Yeah. Especially that throat chop that Drew Gulak gave him. I was like, God damn! He's like,
But yeah, this match was better than it should have been. I don't know. Like, Trish can still...
I think my match tonight was the main event.
That was my second one.
Also-
Second match of the night.
also those pictures Charlotte took and Charlotte in her ring gear, she need to use the same shirt she used in those pictures instead of her ring gear.
Bit
That's all I'm
you a
saying.
diaper?
Hmm?
Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you mean the one with the eyes that makes her... that makes it... The one with the eyes on the back that makes it look like her ass is the mouth. Those... her bejeweled diaper, as I call them, because that's what it looked like. She wearing old folks garments. Either way, that sequence on the top rope where what was Trish about to do? Oh yeah, Trish was trying to do the Stratusfaction and the Stratusfaction and no, it wasn't. It was the Stratosphere. Wasn't that?
I forgot the name of it too. I'm trying
Yeah.
to think of it too. The handstand move.
Yeah, the handstand move, the Stratosphere.
It's Stratussumption. It's Stratus something. It's
Yeah.
not Stratusfaction.
Yeah, the Stratusfaction or finisher. It's the
that bulldog,
Stratosphere.
yeah.
Yeah, it's the first one you keep saying is Spear.
Yeah, Stratosphere. She tried to do that and Charlotte caught her. And they started fighting on the top rope. That was nice.
I mean, this better when Trish Stratus first came out. Trish probably could still go. She actually started running the ropes and stuff again, but she doing all that yoga stuff now. Whatever.
Yeah, and she's
Unless they
a
kill
mom
her.
now. So.
Yeah, that too. Well, Maria's still around.
Yeah.
Who?
Mike's keeper.
Gotcha.
Well, next match.
Okay, next match. Yeah, but I'll speak on this match real quick. I did like the back and forth action. They stole each other's finishers, I think. They tried to. Wait, no.
Yeah,
Trish stole a fucking figure eight. That was hilarious. That was good shit.
Yeah, she actually did it right.
Yeah, she did it perfect. That yoga.
But that match was way better than it should have been.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's probably my match of the night.
And it had a story behind it too.
That was a really good story.
Oh
behind
yeah, I
it.
forgot. That's because Charlotte was a part of it. That's right. I forgot.
What you got the longest? Well, I think it was the second longest match.
No, it was the longest match of the night.
That was the longest match of the night. Yeah.
Yeah,
16 minutes, 40
because
seconds.
Seth and Brock only got 14, and Kofi and Randy got 15 and some change.
Speaking
They
of
got
that.
16.
Oh, never mind. Kofi Kingston had the longest match.
Yeah.
By 5 seconds.
Yeah, it barely beat it.
Now somebody lying because I read Trish had the longest match, and some other people reviewed
Niggas don't count.
said Trish had the longest match. Now they're saying Kofi had the longest match.
By 5 seconds.
No,
Somebody lying.
everybody I heard said Kofi them had the longest match and they beat it by a couple of seconds. I ain't know it was 5.
But go ahead.
Oh, speaking of Kofi Kingston, that's the next match. Kofi Kingston versus Randy Orton for the
This match
WWE Championship.
This match didn't need this much time.
It was boring.
It didn't because of Randy's offense.
It was actually boring.
If we're gonna get fucking NyQuil Orton, then I don't think we need to have this feud anymore. We need to end it immediately.
I would have to say this was like the most boring match of the weekend.
I think the Shayna Baszler match probably the most boring.
And they had a great story too leading into it. Like they didn't even have to get physical too much.
Well, with the Shayna Baszler match, and I had Mia Yim to look at. Like I don't have anything to look at here.
You know what? I actually take that back because at least I watched some of that match. That Orton match, I kept turning away
Because
from.
Randy Orton kept putting me to sleep with that fucking sorry ass offense. That I will continue to complain about until he speeds it up.
He's still trying to find that place.
Orton's an old school wrestler. He ain't gonna never change it.
Ooh boy, but he dragged that match down, and I
All I want to hear is slow it down.
I really want New Day to turn heel. God knows I do. I miss heel New Day so much.
Down.
See, the thing about it, they don't view Kofi like that. Like he wasn't even supposed to be in this position.
That's why I hope when he get out of this, they turn New Day heel. Cause
that's what I was saying. Because if they think, oh, we need to refresh Kofi or do something with him, turn him heel would be the thing to do. I don't think they see that.
But what they need to do
they saved it for Brock Lesnar's title for him. That happens.
They need to end this feud at Clash of Champions because I don't want to see Randy Orton boring ass wrestle Kofi again. You need somebody else. If that's the Orton we're gonna get, I don't want to see it.
Since the end of a double countout, which means it's probably gonna end. I mean, this is set up for a last man standing.
No, Hell in a Cell.
I don't want to see another Hell in a Cell. That's why I said last man standing.
I don't want to see it either, but Vince loves his boy Randy.
Is Hell in a Cell gonna be before or after Fox starts with Smack? Oh, then I don't think it's gonna happen.
Next is Clash of Champions.
I think they're gonna bury that feud probably there.
Classic continuations.
Now we got what about 3 or 4 new matches coming up for Clash of Champions.
There he is.
The only matches that's gonna be the same, I think, is the Kofi match.
Shit. What the fuck was that?
Because
Nah.
AJ Styles probably gonna have a new opponent.
On Facebook, right?
That's why I blocked somebody.
Oh yeah.
Seth Rollins definitely got a new opponent. They're saying it's gonna be Braun Strowman.
Yeah, that's what it's looking.
The New Day's gonna face the Revival.
Revival, yeah. That's I'm wanting to know already.
Of course, Becky and Sasha. Bailey, I still don't know what's up with Bailey.
Charlotte.
That's what I see too. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet.
Oh well, Charlotte won a match. You know what that means? Shane ought to give her a handout this week or next week. I mean, so we'll see that maybe.
Bailey,
so actually, you're
but
right.
you know
So
what? Bailey needs Charlotte right now. I think they should actually do it because Bailey needs something.
You're right. It's not classic continuations. My bad. I thought WWE was about to.
Yeah, because Charlotte made the feud actually interesting.
They need to break up the Kabuki Warriors.
Or do something.
Because that's just not working.
Queen of the Ring tournament.
That's also on Vince, too. I don't know why he hates women so much, but man, that nigga needs some therapy or something.
Have you seen his wife?
Well,
I mean, he could always divorce her.
I mean, that's his.
That would make me hate women too.
That's his fault. He chose that old ass hag. That's what I said. Triple H better hope Stephanie hold up because
she looks like she will.
The future ain't looking bright.
Yeah, time to play the game.
Because then Stephanie looks more like Vince than she does Linda. And I think Stephanie be just fine.
Vince don't look real old. So the genetics holding up. If Shane would have dyed his hair black, he wouldn't look too much different.
And
But he wants to be old with that gray hair.
What's the next match?
Oh. But the match ended in a double count out.
Yeah.
which is why I think
bullshit.
which why I think is gonna
Yeah, that same ending from last year.
I agree with
championship.
the crowd there. Bullshit.
What,
Bullshit.
what's with all these baby faces always gotta be about their family?
who knows.
Family. That's
Well, I
my
mean, ain't
family.
nobody told Randy to go out there talking shit. So I mean,
Actually, Ray didn't say nothing. He just looked at him.
Good.
I mean,
Close enough.
Samoa Joe missed with AJ's folks.
Nah, Samoa Joe deserved his ass whooping.
Oh, Wendy.
And Kofi had a good explanation for why he did what he did. He's like, when you wrestle somebody called the Legend Killer or the Viper or the Apex Predator, all these nicknames he got, it's best to strike him before he does something crazy. I'm
Kofi's
like,
right.
yes,
point.
that makes plenty of sense, yeah.
It looked like about to RKO that poor kid out of his mother's arms.
I mean, Kofi
Yeah,
RKO comes
savage.
out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it did on Tuesday.
I mean, he's talking to
Three
Kofi.
of them out of nowhere.
I mean, he talking shit to Kofi's family. This Randy Orton RKO's 2 of them. Yeah, all of a sudden Kofi's a bad dad for not protecting his family.
Yeah.
Think about Heath Slater. He was just eating catering.
See?
RKO.
Fuck your kids.
Oh, we almost near the end of the card. Thank God.
Yeah.
But bullshit. My thing is like, if Kofi beat Randy clean, that's the end of the feud.
Thank God.
That would be no extending. That would be no extending the feud. It would just end there.
Perfect. Because then I ain't got to see Randy
Nah,
Orton wrestle him again.
Orton can always go beat somebody else to get a match.
Oh yeah.
That's how they do things now.
But that's kind of convoluted, so it's easier just to do it that way.
I don't know.
No, see, you say
Ricochet won a
you
whole
say
gauntlet match to get
that's
his
gonna
shot.
end the feud. Like that's a bad thing. Please do. I'm sick of Randy Orton's slow ass.
Have Orton win have Orton
Please.
win at Clash of Champions. Then he have to face Brock Lesnar on being in
That's what-
SmackDown. Good.
Because I'm
That
used
way
to-
Brock will be champion and we get this shit over with.
Because I'm so used to Randy's style that it just doesn't really bother me that much. Orton's Orton.
Slow wrestling always pissed me off. Well, except unless it was Triple H because they normally told a story. There's no story with Randy Orton wrestling slow. He's just slow as hell.
Randy Orton has been in good storyline forever, so nothing makes you want to see an Orton match.
It's simple.
Well, I mean, what he did with Jeff Hardy was awesome. I like that, but I don't
You
like
mean
it.
pulling his gauged ears?
Yeah, and doing
You
all
mean
that
drugs?
all that terrible stuff. That's what I want to see. That wasn't boring. Not what he did
That was-
Sunday.
yeah,
That
but
was
that's-
boring.
yeah, but he's not
Didn't
gonna do
need
that
to
in the
be a
match.
Hell in a Cell though.
That was terrifying, dude.
The stuff
I mean,
they
let's be real.
did.
Let's be real. They're not gonna let Randy Orton get in there. Kofi's hair with no scissors. That match gonna turn from a work to a shoot. In the end.
Okay, what's next?
Okay.
My favorite moment of the whole show.
Yeah, I agree. The Fiend, the debut of the Fiend, Bray Wyatt versus Finn Balor.
God, this was the greatest thing I've seen in WWE. Like, I've seen a lot of shit. This probably number one.
I don't know what to go there for.
I'm probably just living in the hype
Yeah,
right now. But
I'm with you.
That's how amazing this shit is. The whole Bray Wyatt character all together
Yeah.
is just amazing. And then everybody freaking out, why you want on Raw next night? Because you don't want him on Raw the next night. Like, they are using him perfectly. As long as Vince just leave him alone, we'll be alright.
Well, you seen that puppet leaning out the window in the doorway, so he's checking, make sure he's ready.
And then people get mad because Bray Wyatt being advertised for Raw and SmackDown next week. I was like, yeah, Bray Wyatt is. The Fiend's not.
I mean, he could come out as Happy Bray. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell? What else talking
Hi,
about?
guys.
We're gonna see that Bray Wyatt.
Oh, shit.
Nah, if I can get...
I mean, that video that came out was Bray Wyatt told us about the Fiend in 2015. It's just nobody paid attention. It's like, basically, we should pay attention to this man when he talk.
He literally on Twitter up here, tweeted a whole thing up here, this promo that basically up here hinted at the Fiend. And that's why I was like, Matt Hardy, I think you need to check your late. It didn't work.
If I made him worse.
Yeah. This before he was a cult leader. Now this man is a fiend.
I liked his lantern. I liked his theme song. I liked the way he wrestled.
Yeah, shout out to Code
I
Orange.
mean, everything.
Everything
Like, the
was
whole
great.
presentation.
And
Finn-
they had Finn Balor.
Give it up for Finn Balor. He did his part.
They had
perfectly.
Finn do some offense.
Some of them
which
showing up
was
in
good.
no white tights that look like tighty whities, but I mean, other than
I
that,
mean, he's supposed to be all white. That was the purpose.
But yeah, Finn got some offense in, so that helped out.
Even the beginning of it, when,
It couldn't be a complete
when the
squash.
match first started and the Fiend was just standing there, the look on Finn Balor's face after talking all that shit all these weeks, like, oh my gosh, I don't know what I got myself into.
What have I done?
That man's lantern was his own head.
Yeah.
Severed head.
Yeah.
He killed the old Bray Wyatt.
Playing kickball with severed heads.
Only thing I hate about this is that means one of them is going to have to lose at the major pay-per-view. Either the
It can't be
Fiend,
Bray.
either the Fiend or the Demon.
I don't think they have to do Bray Wyatt versus the Fiend versus the Demon. I don't think they have to do that.
I think Finn will probably turn heel when he come back.
I think he would turn heels and go with.
Join the
Yeah.
OC.
Yeah.
Look, no, I'm not gonna say that's what I think is gonna happen. That's what should happen because I don't know what they're gonna do.
You know the hype. Yeah, but the problem after that match, the hype in the comments was, well, wait till Finn come back as the Demon. So the fans already want to see the Demon. So they can't do that till WrestleMania. The Demon should not come out till WrestleMania.
Like, people have been trying to fantasy book it and everything, and they're talking about that he should come back as the Demon to face the Fiend and lose again, and then that would have him turn heel, realize that he would need help, just in general, not just against the Fiend, and that would and then he would actually call the OC.
Of course, it's also at the same time, this is one of those times where they can have an ending that doesn't have a win or loss, where it isn't no contest. This is one of those where that actually work.
Dog,
Now, how you book it, I don't know.
there was a spot in this match where he got this man
Yep.
dick and snapped it. Oh, like, this nigga should be dead. What the fuck?
Hey, you got a problem before that. He just straight clubbed the dude on the back of the head to set it up. I'm like, this ain't the best. That wasn't the best match, but it was the best debut. I still don't know. Kane coming out there ripping the cell door off.
No, see, that's the best, because basically this was a re-debut.
Yep.
Kane still got the greatest debut. I'm sorry.
Oh no, then there's Mankind.
Mankind was good too, but
Because, I mean,
I put Bray Wyatt above Mankind though.
cause when I was a little kid seeing the Undertaker actually get taken down like that. Mankind dropping the Undertaker like that, and then he just sitting there ripping his hair out and stuff.
Ew.
And if I'm right, then he had played that little creepy piano music when he did that.
Ew.
But this shit was
Then
lit.
Mankind became Bray Wyatt.
If
Then
they
a comedy
play,
character.
if they play their cards right, I say we shouldn't see the Fiend again until not the next pay-per-view, the pay-per-view after. He could still show up and do what he was doing with the Mandible Claw and people. I'm talking about the match. I'm talking about matches. His matches should be special attraction.
That's the only way I'd accept it. He shouldn't be like a user for every show commodity. Just special, like every so often sporadic. Just like, okay, we're having a match between, I don't know, Buddy Murphy and fucking, I don't know, Wesley Blake for some weird reason. Here he comes out, and you just see the lights go out, and there he is, just choking the shit out of one of them. That'd be hilarious. Both with Blake, because he's useless.
I think one direction they should go with it is just to have him wrestle as Bray Wyatt with the sweater and stuff.
No One Direction, please.
And just and then just have him just get beat a lot. Like when he wrestles as that Bray Wyatt, he's just not that good. And then next thing you know, he turns into the Fiend and then just handles whoever just been beating his ass piece.
Now that would be hilarious.
That would be funny.
All you can do is another way up here. You do Firefly Funhouse segments,
Yeah.
and then like whoever his next target is, like when they're doing the random promos, you might notice the puppets in the background
Yeah.
of folks doing their own feuds. So there's a random puppet in the background, and half folks wondering who's next.
And then like during his matches when he wrestling as regular Bray Wyatt, he just keep doing this, listening to Heel and Hurt. It'd be like, oh, the Fiend trying to come out. But then he just keep holding it back to the point where he can't hold it back no more.
Once again, they actually saved somebody else who was down. They saved Bray Wyatt.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because he was dead. I mean, like, when he got thrown into the lake, that should have been the end of it.
Yeah.
Kind of was, because he came back. I did not like the team with Matt Hardy. This is why sometimes you shouldn't listen to the fans, because that's all the fans kept talking about. He should team with Matt Hardy.
I don't know. I think there was THC in that water. Come on, he had to get a dip, bro. They were high.
They probably were.
But Matt Hardy was celebrating the Fiends. I'm like, Matt, so there's something in that pool that lake you ain't telling us?
Yeah.
Okay, he was a little too happy to see the Fiend.
Acid.
This shit should have been the main event.
Yep.
That'd been creepy. Okay.
Every fan, one of the Fiend's opponents is Brock Lesnar, and he just drops Brock Lesnar with the mandible claw. And that's the end of Brock Lesnar in WWE.
That'd be great.
Well, speaking of Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, let's go to the main event. Seth Rollins versus Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship.
Let's talk about one of the funniest moments throughout the show is when Seth Rollins was in the back taping up his ribs, trying to learn how to feel. and Bret the Hitman Hart come up there and just pats him on the back and like have a good match or whatever. Then he looked to the camera with that blank stare like, oh, was that good? Can I go now? You can tell he just really did not want to be there.
And Bret Hart's like 4 out of 10.
I can't blame you.
I still think you're unsafe.
This is a great match, in my opinion.
This was a good match, yeah.
I agree.
And they actually let Brock do stuff other than the suplex.
It was a good, great match.
If any, Brock does something besides suplex, it's a good match.
I don't this my only complaint about the match is you had Brock Lesnar murder almost everybody. But Seth Rollins with hurt ribs can beat Brock Lesnar clean.
Yeah.
He's
At
the
the
Kingslayer.
pay-per-view, he had the net shot him to beat him.
He's the Kingslayer. So now he's the Beast Slayer.
Okay.
Hey, Rock paper.
They are really trying to
Hey, go ahead. Rock paper
refound
scissors.
Seth Rollins.
It's rock paper
They're
scissors.
trying too hard though.
No sell Seth. That'll be his new nickname.
But
Because the man did not sell nothing. He got swung around by his rib cage with his tape and didn't sell it at all.
I play this. Technically, this is Paul Heyman's fault that Brock lost, though. Because Paul Heyman would have told Brock Lesnar that he had a whole year in advance. He would never touch the contract. He would have time. He would have time to prepare, and Seth would have lost. And I still don't know why Brock never wears a cup.
Because he's an idiot.
You know what? Seth Rollins looked like a genius for his Twitter rant. That's what man said. Thank you for defending the company. I'll let you beat Brock clean.
If any Roman did the same thing Seth did, and nobody said nothing.
Urban says, well,
Because I guess it's Roman.
Oh, yeah.
I guess it hurt more coming from Seth.
Also, I guess because Seth also is dating.
Oh,
Becky
yeah.
at the same time.
Speaking of this match, fuck them referees, too. How Kofi and them get counted out of 10 count, Brock and Seth out there for 5 minutes. Ref ain't even do his damn job. Ain't count 1 second.
You gonna tell Brock? Brock should be even mad because he lost the title.
I mean, come on, man. Fucking referees, do your goddamn job. They done hired the NBA referees
even
and the NFL. Huh?
Don't leave you.
They done hired the NBA
Here's second
referees
bets.
and the NFL referees, and they got a couple from the NCAA tournament.
Hey, somebody need to investigate that ref for collusion.
Like, yeah.
He probably colluded with Seth Rollins. He probably colluded with Seth Rollins. Because he had money on Seth Rollins. We need to investigate that.
Yeah, how you gonna count out Kofi and them but not count Brock? No, fuck that. Fuck the referee.
What was the bad?
Fuck that. The referees
I wanna know what the
collusion,
odds
like you
were.
said. It's collusion, man. That's all it is. And they hate the black dude. He couldn't win clean. No, we gotta count this guy. But it's some bullshit. See,
That
that's
was
why Byron was mad too.
The referee, there was no collusion.
I keep telling y'all, man. Byron know what's up. At least when it comes to
I'm
Kofi.
not sure who the locker room leader is.
Pro black Byron.
I'm not sure who the locker room leader is going to be doing the investigation.
Yeah, we got another one. Yeah.
Oh, Roman Reigns. Oh, bro, yeah. Oh yeah, let Roman Reigns do the investigation because Roman Reigns the locker room leader.
Hey,
Roman Reigns will find no collusion between Seth Rollins and the referee.
But we do need to hurry and Finn's talking about this because Finn's talking about the main event because the interrogation on Tuesday was much funnier.
Yeah, but I was talking about the referee play enough. Yeah.
Man, fuck that ref.
Let's go ahead and talk
Hey,
about
bro, you
that.
got
3
your
curb
money.
stomps is enough to take down Brock Lesnar.
Yeah, I know 3 curb stones. Even though
6
Braun,
F5s for Roman.
even though Braun could have pinned him, but 1 F5. Samoa Joe could have won 1 F5. AJ Styles, well, no, that wasn't for the title.
Yeah, who cares about that?
1 F5. I said, I bet Braun removed the F5 from all his keyboards. Like, that man just he do it manually. He take the mouse and press refresh. He just stopped doing F5. I don't blame him.
But the interrogation.
Yes.
Oh yeah, Daniel Bryan and Rowan cleared everybody out the locker room. And told Murphy to stay just like Roman did. And they sat a chair right there, and Bryan sat right next to him, and Rowan sat right in front of him, so he couldn't move. And I can't remember what line. What did Daniel Bryan say? Do you remember, Gohan? What sentence he was saying to him? It was something like, "Tell the people that you lied," or something like that.
Yeah,
and he kept yelling at him. And Buddy said no. So Rowan just got up and beat the shit out of Buddy Murphy. Like, this nigga started throwing him all over the locker room, dog. He threw him over benches. And then he put him up on the wall and said, "Tell." And Daniel Bryan kept screaming. He's like, "All right, I lied." And then he was like, "You know what?
I thought. Buddy Murphy was a liar.
I hate liars." So Rowan threw his ass one more time.
Well, Buddy Murphy did lie. It wasn't Rowan. He does weigh more than 205 pounds. And Alexa did dump him.
I tried to tell Diakis
He lied.
to watch it, because if you need something to laugh at, that's it. That interrogation was so good. And
promo of the year.
I wanted to mention Sasha, but we already talked about that a little bit.
I guess it's a good time to end it.
Yeah, we can end it.
All right. Well, that was the end of Real Wrestling episode 83. Oh my god, too many of these. I guess we'll see you later on. I don't know when or for what. Peace.
Bro, we ain't gonna hit. Bro, by the time we hit, that's 17 more to go.
You fucks.
We could have been we could have been in the 90s already if it weren't for Brock.
I'm done.
Hit that point.